Hello, hello, and welcome along to episode 10 of Sogravia, the Last Bastion. Today we will be returning to the battlefield of the bandits. We left off about to roll initiative, and that is where we will resume. The party is on the road again, attempting to find out
I can't
where...
wait to be on the road again.
Trying to deal with the missing soldiers. They have now put them to rest and found most of them. And if you remember, our party split up, which is always
I'm
exciting.
also in a void, by the way.
This doesn't make any fucking sense, Michaela.
You know,
Like, honestly, what is that about? I might just delete your character and remake it.
that seems fair.
Okay, can you see now?
Yep, I sure can.
And all I've done is turn it off and turn it back on again. Sorry,
That's
as I was
problem.
saying... What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. I'm sure it's something important.
We split up.
Yes, the party
Search
split
for
up,
clues.
and Ashrin and Obi and somebody else. Was it Fox? Okay, it was Fox. Split up and moved off into the forest, where they took out one person in silence. Quite literally in a silence.
The sniper.
Whilst the rest of the group remained on the road. Ashrin then proceeded to head on forwards, but Obi and Fox stayed a little back. Can I just clarify, it is definitely Ashrin's silence that is present, is that right?
Yep.
Cool, fantastic. You know there to be bandits in the area around you, know you're entering bandit territory, and you have heard a couple of sharp, terse commands indicating that at least someone's position has been revealed. And it's at this moment that I will ask you all please to roll initiative if you have not done so in the last minute or so. I do have some initiatives ready.
I feel like I'm in a kaiju movie right now.
Whoa.
I'm just missing
Ashrin,
Zabba.
are you sick? What's going on?
I killed a guy and cast a spell. Just give me a break.
I love how Mikhail and I had the same reaction.
Yeah.
I'm just missing Zavro.
Nice initiative.
Sometime this year would be lovely. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Cool.
Incredible.
So, as you're you get the silence out, like there's a shot fired, you hear a couple of terse commands being made, and then I think there is a possibility that Ashrin sees what looks like a man who's somewhat in charge maneuver on down over here. And cast a spell. With me. Get there. No, I don't want fantasy human templates. Tokens. I want a Hunger of the Dark. Great. That's effective.
Hungry.
And then he moves off into the bushes where Ashton quickly uses side of him.
Where did I have sight on him? Just
There, you
Ashton.
should be able to see this spot. Can you see this spot?
I can.
Okay,
I see nothing
cool.
there.
No,
but
I moved him through that spot at one point, so it might have been a bit quick. That leads us to Elliot, who can make a dex save. And this is Michaela's favorite spell. So
no.
As you are slowly brushed up
no.
against by a milky white otherworldly tentacle.
Ew! They weren't milky and white last time. Or
I
were
think they
they?
were. I think they were.
Oh no!
Definitely were.
He made sure to say it multiple times.
Dex save, please.
I blocked the memory then.
Sullivan.
Yeah, I got a 23.
Cool.
Nice.
You'll take 7 cold damage, and you are completely blind in this area.
Paladin,
It's
best
difficult
class.
terrain, and you are in the pitch black.
Okay, let's roll to see what direction I go. Where's my d4?
Well, you are heading. You know, if you wish to head forwards on the road, you may do so, as you know that, the way you were facing, right? So you can move forwards if you wish. If you wish to move any other direction, then good luck.
But that's assuming that when the spell happened, I stayed dead still.
Well, you were all waiting on the road, but yeah, that's.
I
will
know,
let you
but
guys move in that
I
direction.
feel like if I was suddenly in darkness, I'd like turn around and be like,
Okay,
"Whoa, where did
good.
that come
I like
from?"
that. Roll me a d4, please.
Okay, well, Sid's right behind you, so you can't walk that way. It's just metal that way.
I could try.
He can, not with that attitude, Michaela.
I rolled a 3, but I didn't assign north, east, south, or
I
west
did.
numbers.
That's your full movement speed.
good.
You find yourself coming out the light.
Okay, great.
Obviously, north is always 1, and then you just go around the compass. I mean,
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to spice it up.
no.
South is 1.
Okay, that's
exactly.
fine. So that's my
What
okay.
is
That's
your
my
movement
movement speed. I can't see anything, so that's my turn.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see anything at that point, at least. Ashrin, obviously your own silence is in front of you. It is your turn.
How am I already? How bad were the initiatives?
I rolled
Honestly, pretty middle of the road.
10 rolls, and I didn't get over a 4.
To put in perspective, Sullivan beat you, and he has a +1, doesn't
I
he?
rolled 10 rolls below a 4.
So I saw somebody move off to the south. Is that right?
No, you saw somebody go that way.
Okay, that way.
That's my favorite direction.
Give me a perception check, please.
Oh, phew, 28. That's a natural 20.
Nice, nice. Oh, with a
Damn.
natural 20, that will allow you
There we
to
go.
2 people.
That's better.
Oh, that's... Is that the wrong guy? Might be. I don't know. Find out in a second. I'm not actually sure what your token can see. It's causing me some issues.
I can see this.
Yeah, I put that there just now. Oh, yeah, you really can't see much. Okay.
I can
Yeah,
see
there's
clear
like a
now.
line.
Okay, you can see those two.
Is this the guy that I saw before?
No, neither of them.
Or now?
No, I've got the perception check from you there because I knew that there's nothing else that you'll be able to see.
Okay, okay.
Unless you've got more than 20 foot of movement speed. Even though I don't know which way
I-
you go.
I do actually.
You still have 20 foot left?
How much have I moved? I can't see anything. I don't know
Move
how far I've
25
gone.
feet. You can't see anything? Oh, yeah, because of the
There's
trees,
just so
okay,
many
yeah.
bushes. Yeah. I've got 55. No wait, 45 in this round.
Oh, yeah, it's
first round
towards
I
the
get-
first round. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got 20 foot of movement speed left if you want to use it in a certain direction. Be my guess, but obviously you can see 2 enemies here.
I will move into. Man, I don't know. I won't move. I won't leave the silence. I'll shoot from the silence.
Yep. You may
At
do
this
so.
guy.
Okay, that will be an advantage.
He relies on dark sight.
And I'll obviously be sharpshooting because I have advantage. So
You
24
don't
to
know
hit.
whether, yeah, you don't know whether he relies on dark vision because it's bright daylight. But you can assume.
Wait, it's daylight? I thought we were attacking at night.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I believe it is.
2 p.m.
I haven't actually updated this, but yeah, it was mid-afternoon. So 3 p.m.
Okay. 24.
24 hit.
After I hunter's mark him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Gosh darn it. Someday I'll really remember.
You did.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
worry, that's what I'm here for.
23
Yep.
damage. And I will shoot him again.
Okay, that'll be a straight.
I will. Yeah, I will still sharpshooter though.
Okay,
Ooh, that was a mistake. That's a 10.
that'll miss.
And third shot, still sharpshootering. That's an 18.
That'll hit.
That's 24. And then I will move back a bit into the bushes in silence.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be me.
A little roughed up. That brings us to. Where is he? Oh, yeah, that guy. We killed him. You guys killed him before the fight started. Callum. I need a dex save, please. As you are caressed gently by milky white
Cool.
tentacles.
Cool.
I really wish Sullivan didn't move now.
Love
You
that
take
for
4
me.
cold damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a 19 dex save.
Okay.
You are I
completely
would
good.
probably just run straight ahead.
Yep, it is difficult terrain. What's your movement speed?
Sin's movement speed is 25, so I'll probably have to dash. But I
Yeah,
don't see
definitely.
any.
This is 30 feet of
Any-
movement speed.
Yeah, then I'll just dash to get all the way out.
30, 40,
30.
maybe 45 feet of movement speed to get out.
Great.
Okay. Give me a perception
What was-
check.
Oh, okay. No.
Something's producing very loud noises. I think it's Matt. Yeah,
Watching the
Matt.
game.
It is Matt. That's 7 perception, by the way.
We can hear something. Well, we
You
can't
can hear the
you
game,
talking.
not you.
Oh, we can't hear you talking, but we can hear the game. Can you hear me? Very, very.
Nope.
Barely.
Quiet.
It's not the right mic. Is it your phone? Somebody typed to Matt.
Yeah, my perception was not good. It was a 7.
Okay, you don't see any enemies where you are.
Right? I'll just move with the last of my movement, I guess.
You're 5 foot.
Like
yeah.
here. This is like a ledge,
It is
right?
indeed, and it is a ledge above you.
Okay, great.
But Sid is taller than the ledge.
Oh shit.
It's only a
Well,
5
fine.
It's only a 5 foot down. Maybe
That's fine,
it's-
that's
it's
fine.
Approaching 7 or 8 at that point. It would be a jump down to somebody. Yeah, you catch the tip of your head more.
Okay, I'll squat a little bit. But I will bonus action send out Nye overhead. Maybe he can see something through this shrubberies. Just kind of like straight up from here. I don't know if he can see anything. He's like 30 feet up. Nope. All right, then that. Well, I don't know. Can I hold a reaction? No, because I use my bonus action to control him. Nope, that's my turn.
Glacius. Well,
Oh, hey,
dex
that's
save.
20.
nice.
Wow.
You will take
Go off.
3. You'll take 8 cold damage.
Alright, I'll take 4.
Half to 4, of course. And you are
Nice.
completely blind.
I think I'm just gonna do a Sullivan and just run in a random direction.
Roll a
'cause-
d4.
2.
2. That's not very helpful. Okay, I'm gonna run you a little bit in an odd direction just because I don't want you off the map.
Alright.
I'm gonna put you there. You see Sullivan? Nothing else.
That is... Actually, since I'm not doing
You
anything,
use 20
I'll-
for the movement speed.
so I can get to where Sullivan is.
Oh,
I
sorry,
think
no, you
I
haven't.
will.
You used 25 for the movement speed.
I think I'll just dash and try to get back onto the main road. I think I have enough
You
movement.
can't dash through the darkness, though, obviously, yeah? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm going around.
Okay, you will be jumping down at the end, but that's okay.
Yeah, so I'll just
You can
get
jump down
right.
7 foot, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and
Give
that'll
me a
be
perception
me.
check if you've moved there.
All right. Very well known for my perception. Natural 20 again.
Okay,
Apparently
nice.
I am.
Glacius, rolling
you
hot
see,
today.
a bandit just over here.
Oh.
And I'm assuming that you guys are calling these out for your teammates.
I was about to say, can you point that out to me?
Yeah, I
So,
can't.
yeah,
I don't.
well, I'm moving it to the token layer, so anybody who gets vision of it can now see it as my point.
Alright.
And you do see sort of a rustle of movement over here. Sorry, I'll do it like this. You see a rustle of movement over that way, but quite far away, and a rustle of movement over that way. You don't see a whole person, so I'm not going to reveal them, but you do note that there are 2 people to the south of you in the trees.
All right, yeah, I'll call that out, and
Yep.
that'll be me.
Obi. You fixed your sound yet? Matt, are you with us?
He's with us.
Apparently not.
Aw.
It's like you've got
Maybe.
the wrong mic attached. Maybe it's your inbuilt laptop mic, or...
If you speak really loudly, we might be able to hear you.
Yeah, or just
Start
Nope.
screaming.
It's not even
no,
true.
no, you're muted.
Nope.
hang up and rejoin. Just mime it really well.
Firebolt.
Charades.
Can I see anything is what's coming. I'm readying Fireball for the first person you see. Okay, first enemy you see. Okay, cool. You might want to hang up Discord and reopen it, or maybe even close Discord and reopen it in the meantime.
Do you want to like walk in some toward Ashwin?
It's right next to you.
Oh, it did.
I
Oh, I literally can't see him because of the tree.
As you moved there. Cool. Alright. I'll try not to be distracted. Fox, you're up. You know that your teammates went down and left.
Yeah. Alright. There. Whoop. All these damn trees.
Yeah, it's thick brush there. There's a reason they've chosen this as an ambush point.
Who would have thought?
Hear me now?
Yes.
There we go. The conquering.
Welcome
Man, it's
back!
Hell yes.
Yeah, okay. Fox, is that where you're moving to?
Yeah.
Okay, you have been told by... Why do I not have a mouse? Thank you. You have been told by Ashrin that there is an enemy sort of in that direction. Directly southwest of you, but right now you can't catch sight of it through a bush. I don't know if you want to, like... I don't know if you have anything you can just randomly throw in a random direction, or if you just wish to wait. Hold an action.
No, I'll just move forward a little more and take dodge action.
Okay. Zavril, deck save, please.
Okay.
Nice.
You will take 7 points of cold damage, and you are completely blind.
Get a little chilly.
I felt the others brushed past me as I managed to run by to escape.
You could hear Sid move ahead of you to the west. And maybe you felt Glacius brush past you very slightly. The south, but you're not sure if it was Glacius or a milky, otherworldly white tint.
Ew.
I like how you
No.
say it, the full thing.
Easy to get them confused.
We are
That's
both
my
white.
justification. If they would have all gone in one
They
direction
didn't.
or in various directions across there, and I could have like felt them gone that way, I wouldn't have gone exactly the same. Just because I know
Sure.
getting fucking AoE'd is not good, so I would
That's true.
probably head to the right. But I'll roll to see that.
Okay, roll a d4. What's
I
he get?
sure would.
Jamal gets to play a character that also micromanages the
Zavril,
D&D tactics.
you've used 20 foot of movement speed. Is that
Hell
right?
yeah.
No, you used 30 foot of movement speed. And give me a perception check.
I'm not the best at those, but I'm good enough. I think.
Decent.
What did you get?
14.
No, you can see only the one that's... No, you can't see anything. You can't see anything from there. You know that there is one somewhere up to your northwest. And it's been called out that there are enemies over there somewhere, but you can't see through the darkness.
Right. Well, I'm going to hope that my allies are still in range, and I shall battle song
Okay.
all of them that I
If I
can.
can't see anything, I'll play a fucking drum. Yeah,
Yes. So everyone gets extra movement speed, 1 extra AC, and +2 to their attacks.
Yeah, cool. That works. And as you play on, shots will get
Nice.
fired.
Uh-oh. Poor Sullivan.
I wish I could make this initiative tracker like actually smaller. So annoying. If I close it, you guys don't get to see it. It's so stupid. 2 shots come at you from the darkness to the southwest. Oh no, never mind. It might be 4 shots. Yes, it is 4 shots. 2 at Sid. 16 and a 13 to hit.
No.
Okay, and then 2 at Glacius.
Oh, okay.
20.
Yeah.
Is that with your
8
plus 1 as
piercing-
well?
8 slashing damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a 16 to hit you, which will miss.
Yeah. I don't have very high AC.
Yeah, it turns out.
He's fine. He's not above that. You do see one of the shooters, but the other one remains somewhat difficult to see right now.
Shooter!
Okay. Sid.
Yes.
That is an advantage of 19 to hit you.
Darn.
Does that
You know.
include- you've got +1 to armor class from Jay.
Yeah, that is my AC with that. I'll shield. Fuck it.
Okay. And a second one. Natural 20.
Ooh.
You will take 14 slashing damage.
Ah.
Plus 15 slashing damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
29. God darn.
Oh.
And then he's going to bonus action disengage.
Oh my god. Of course.
Get back here, you little goblin.
Sullivan! 2 bandits jump out of the bushes at you.
Ooh.
And their shitty little short swords. It's a 9 to hit you. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's rubbish. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, I'm rolling the wrong creatures. Attacks.
Does my ready to fireball go off? Because I can see them.
You can see them?
I can see them and Sullivan.
Wait,
No,
is it-
you can't. There is a huge sphere of darkness here.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry.
No, that's good.
Dankness.
Can you see Michaela? Can you see Sid?
No, I can only see Sullivan and the 2.
Okay, cool. Nice. So yeah, that's a 22 and a 17 to hit you. Sullivan?
The 22 will hit the 71.
Yep. Cool. You will take 7 slashing damage. Sorry, I'm currently looking for my totems. No, I don't want to come out to gym, Leo. Bring them back to me. Right. You're gonna see these. Give me an attack roll, Obi. These are jumping out.
front of
right
him,
at your-
shit.
Yeah. Well, you would have seen them come around the corner. One is attacking Obi and one is attacking Ashrin.
Oh no.
They seemed
leave her alone.
startled. It really startled me.
Oh
It is
no.
an 18 to hit Obi. You have +1 armor class from Jamel, but I can't imagine it's making any difference.
As they hit, you're going to see these big spectral dragon wings come out and protect myself.
Aww.
Beautiful. And these spectral dragon wings sort of appear and surprise the shit out of them as they also miss Ashram. Speaking of Ashran, he didn't like that, so he's going to come and hit you. And what I'm going to do actually is, Ashran, I'm going to move you and them. I'm going to move this whole battlefield down 1 square, just so you guys can all see what's happening. That
See
should do
less
it.
now.
Can you?
Are you in a tree?
Might be in a tree.
Oh, sorry. Let me do that for you.
Jay just turns into a tree mid-fight. Fox, that was not the time.
You know, druid thing.
Druid shenanigans.
So that should open up the fight a little bit for you guys, just so you can see what's going on when you're not sat on the dark screen. The trees haven't moved, and you technically haven't moved either. It's just, yeah, I want to give you guys some vision. Okay, Ashen. That is a 20 to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's a veteran guard.
Yeah, that can't be right. Why is it a +10 to hit two-handed and a +5 to hit one-handed?
Because he's cool like
It
that.
just doubled everything. It's a 2d10 +8. That's not right at all.
Holy shit.
No, it's not. It's just somebody's doubled it like an idiot. He is hitting two-handed, but he's not hitting with a 2d10. So that's a... Wow, good job, guy. That is 7
Very
damage
good.
to you. And he'll roll to hit you again. That's a 23 to hit you.
Yep.
And that'll do 9 slashing damage. That is...
Concentration fine.
Yeah, cool. And that brings us back up to the top. Seeing there is no longer anyone standing in his hunger of the dark,
Where are these doors? Thirsty for blood.
he will delete it.
Oh, thank God.
I do like when people delete their spells.
Yeah, and instead,
Control Alt
will
Delete.
look to Ashrin. Ashrin Obian Fox. Need a wisdom save, please.
Is this a charm?
Oh, sorry, hold on a second. Is this... No, I can't do that. That'll hit his teammate. I don't think he
bandit.
cares.
He doesn't care.
I don't think he
Yeah.
does, yeah. It is not a charm effect. From what I can see. It's just a wisdom save, please, all three of you.
Oh my God.
If it was a charm, I got a 24.
It's not a charm, I'm afraid.
Do you want to triple check that it's not a charm?
Are you just
Ashrin, you
sure
got
it's
a...
not a
8.
Okay, Fox
16.
and Obi.
8 also. It's a 16 sandwich.
Beautiful.
Also,
that
your
means
mic
that,
isn't working again.
Yeah.
all of you failed.
Not working?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
No, it's
okay. That was
Just
weird.
didn't say anything.
Oh, I got an 8.
No, at first it didn't work.
Okay, and his teammate got a 16, so all of you failed. Cool. You can't help but feel a sort of fuzziness in your mind, and for one moment you're sort of a little bemused, a little bewildered, as if there's a strange sound coming from just in the back of your head. You feel the urge to look around. Let's see what happens when you get to your turns. Speaking of which...
Well, actually,
Yeah, go on.
alright, is this like something that's like going into our mind or whatever?
Sort of, yeah.
Because I have a ring of shielding and nothing can go into my mind or whatever. That works.
I think it
no,
prevents
I-
people from communicating with you telepathically.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the same thing of what's going
No,
on.
this is confusion spell.
Never mind.
No.
That's quite confusing, James.
It is quite confusing, isn't it? I would have to open up the Ring of Mind Shielding, but if you can ping it to the DTT, I can read it.
I'll do that.
In the meantime, Elliot, you're up.
Yeah, it only stops people from communicating with you, as you let it. Anyways.
Don't sound too disappointed.
I just say it's like one of my favourite items. Anyways, I will do something that I've never done before because there's always someone nearby, and this should miss Glacius. So I am going to slam my sword into my shield. Shall it erupt this pulsating energy around me as I cast Templar's Wrath.
Ooh.
Just hold on me a second, Josh. Can you ping that to the DTT somewhere?
What Templar's Wrath?
It just explodes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't choose the creatures,
Oh, why?
which is why I don't
Yeah.
use it.
Okay. Yeah, that is a charisma saving throw for those two, right? Can you give me the damage first?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa.
That's pretty decent.
There's 14 radiant, and if they fail, they're frightened of me. Oh.
Oh, they died.
He goes, boom! It's just like feel my you're dead.
Damn,
Damn.
Elliot.
Yeah, you
Damn.
see as this radiant light sort of comes out from you, you see their eyes sort of turn sort of almost yellow for a moment, and then just bleed as their brains just rock backwards. and
Oh,
fall
that's
down
a bit.
next to your feet.
That's a bit.
That's
That is
bonus
not
action
how
from
I
you.
would describe it. That is not
fine,
how
that's
I
what
would
happened
describe
to
it.
them.
Were they the? Obviously, we knew there were people down here. Were they the only two people down here?
You don't know.
Do we know? We don't know.
You
Then
know
I will
that
just
there
continue.
was an archer in that direction somewhere.
Okay,
Is it
then
this
I will
one?
continue marching forward.
Yeah, you should be able to see
I've
them
now
now.
seen them.
Both
Okay,
of them?
yeah. So 5, 10, 15.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I see
yes,
him.
yes. 20,
Oh, my
25,
eyeballs.
30. Yes. And then that is my turn.
Okay, cool. Ashrin, roll me a d10, please.
Uh-oh.
A 3.
Feels bad.
You will do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Callum?
I mean that's better than the alternative.
Is it? I don't think it
Yeah,
is.
I was expecting her to start shooting her
Nope.
allies.
Nope. Not a thing. Callum, you're up.
Yeah. I mean, can I hear this commotion going on from, Fox
Yes.
and friends? I can actually see Fox. So
Well, with Nye, you can see all of them.
oh, okay, yeah, if I see you guys are getting blasted, then I'll go
Nye
this
is like,
way.
they're all over there! In some sort of beep beep speak that Sid understands.
I imagine he communicates in a kind of Morse code, by the way.
Great. Yep. That is very, very quick and efficient.
But, yeah,
Johnny's trapped.
I'll just, oh my god, there's quite, if I go up here, I can make it up this ledge, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
You can
Ugh.
jump 20 feet up in the air.
Exactly. Well, first of all, I'm gonna have to bonus action heal my poor Sid, because he's looking busted. Oh, here it is. Alright, let's see if I get some good heals.
Okay.
Could be
I've
better.
removed the blocking on the site for you guys, but it'll still be half. It'll still be half or more cover if you're shooting across the trees in any direction.
Oh dear. Okay, that was my bonus action. I guess I'll just get in there and attack
Yeah,
this
go
fool.
funk him. I love that.
Okay, that is a 21 to hit with my great
Alright.
axe.
Oh,
Yay.
I got a
Damn.
20 on my wisdom saving throw at the end of my turn.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's great. We love that for you.
14
Okay.
slashing.
And
Oh,
just
you
as
died?
just as your mind clears of the fog, you see Sid walk up and decapitate a bandit.
And I guess I'll inch forward and get the other one. You
Okay.
guys are looking kind of staring into space. That's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Yay. Oh, I had piss poor damage this time. Only 5.
Okay. He is wounded.
Whack. Was that all my movement?
Well, was it?
Alright. No, I have extra thanks to Zavril.
Yes.
If you guys... I'm just gonna scoot back here a little bit. So hopefully this wizard can't see me, because Sid is looking kind of fucked up. But that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Sullivan, seeing your approach, a crossbow shot comes out at you once. A 22 to hit.
That will hit.
7 piercing damage. And then a nat 1, which will miss you as it flies past you. Glacius, you're up.
Nice.
Alrighty, I will use my extra movement from Zavril to move up here. That was me going around.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was
Cool.
here.
Yep.
So, he's been hit in. How's this one looking?
The one up there is wounded. The one to your left has been hit a few times, but seems okay. He's been roughed up, but he looks quite tough. He's well
Alright.
armored. He's got a shield. No, he hasn't got a shield on. It's on his back.
Alright, so I'll attack this one then. That is 25.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm ready. Sorry, which one did you hit?
The one on the left. The one.
Okay.
This one. I didn't want to.
Sorry, bear with me a second.
Yeah.
My encounter thingy's refreshing every time I click on a new person again.
No, you're fine. Don't worry.
And I need to look at his reactions. Okay, it's when you miss. Cool. Yep, 25 hits.
Alright. That will be 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing at him again.
Yep.
That will be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. Dealing. There we go. 14 slashing damage.
Nice. The creature is wounded.
Alright.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack that one.
Okay.
So that is a 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Alright. Dealing 8 bludgeoning
Nice.
damage.
You hit him with the blunt end and he slumps to the floor.
Good,
Yay.
good.
Conclude
Excellent.
your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Oh, we roll a d10, please.
Oh no, Obi.
The 9.
A 9. Take a turn.
Nice.
Yo, let's go!
Go off, King.
Yeah, baby!
Obi mad, Obi fireball that guy.
Okay.
He's
roll the
fireballing
hit.
or bolting?
Bolting.
Probably
Okay.
bolt.
Obi's real mad.
Oh, 21.
Still shield.
You also have a +2 with the Zavril's thing, maybe.
You
Is
do.
it 20?
He will
Is
not
it
shield.
23?
Yes, the 23 hits.
Hey!
He will not.
Let's go!
Just to clarify, he didn't use his shield, okay?
Oh, Jane, no, he didn't do it now.
Oh yeah, because I can't. There's no. You don't shield when you don't hit. Oh no!
12.
He loses concentration on his confusion.
Loser.
What a shame. Fox is gonna get a turn too.
Loser.
Loser.
Cool. Anything else from you, Owie?
Just gonna.
You feel your mind sort of clear. You're like, I was never confused anyway.
But goes and hides in the tree.
Okay, Fox, you're up.
Yeah.
I mean, you hide in the brush. I don't think you can hide in
Yeah,
the tree.
yeah.
I don't think Obi's climbing.
Yeah,
spiders.
whatever this is right here, I only see black. Yeah.
Good. Yes. Yes. That's what everybody sees when they look over to you and they just see tree. Fox, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. They'll need to make dex save.
Oh. I was sitting here just like, what's he gonna do?
Are you hitting the two of them? Is that what we're going for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Okay.
Very nice.
It's pelted by a little fireball. He's like, damn it! And then a fucking tidal wave.
Tidal wave.
Yeah. Go on then.
James was thinking
25
real
for the
hard.
first dex save. Yeah, James was thinking real hard about counter spell. It's a 25 and a 9 and an 8. The magically
Two.
inclined guy succeeded.
Okay. Yeah. Fail save, full damage, and knocked prone.
Damage is
21.
okay. So there's 10 and it's bludgeoning, correct? Not cold.
Yep.
21. Nice. He's severely wounded, and prone and hunter's marked. He's having a bad day.
Damn.
Does that conclude your turn, Fox?
And then bonus action, I take a step back and disappear into the trees.
Love that for you, Zavril. You're up.
Right, can I see Mr. Mage?
Literally.
I don't know. Can you?
Well, I can, but I don't know how much you removed vision blocking and everything.
Yeah. So
Makes
he'll
sense.
have partial cover if you're shooting through the trees. Are
Shitting.
you using your action to maintain something?
Yes, I'm going to be using my bonus action instead. My action is just maintaining the battle song.
Yep.
Bonus action is going to be chuck a vulnerability hex on the mage.
Okay. Doesn't that concentration?
Ooh.
No.
Oh, cool. Love that. Oh yeah, yeah, cool. That's fine. Sorry, misunderstood which one was which. He'll make a wisdom save. With me refreshing the encounter. So it's so tilting. I don't understand why it started happening.
What do you use? D&D Beyond or Roll 20?
It's a 12.
That's a fail. So next time he takes damage, it will apply the vulnerability effect text. It's there's a water.
Yep. So I conclude your turn, Savile.
So I saw Sullivan run over to this direction roughly.
You cannot see Sullivan at all.
Yeah. Right. What I will do, I will run myself along to around here.
Okay.
And I
Just to
will
keep him in earshot. Yes.
Yeah, basically, so Sullivan has the opportunity to advance and fuck people up as he wishes and still get my benefit. Yeah.
Yep, love that for you. Speaking of Sullivan,
Go fuck shit up.
15 to hit you.
No.
16 to hit you.
No.
15 to hit you.
No.
16 to hit you.
No.
I think so. Okay.
That will not do. Josh sounds so unimpressed.
And then
I am
Zavro.
unimpressed.
Are you not entertained?
It's me.
Uh-oh. Oh no!
21 to hit you.
Afro,
Okay, that
God,
does.
no.
I can. Yeah, I'll reaction shield that.
Okay.
Why not?
And then he will go at you again with his second sneak attack. I think a 26 might hit you.
Damn, bro,
Okay,
he did
so
that
6 will hit
same
me.
shit to me.
You will take 11 plus 12, 23
Oh my
slashing damage.
God.
Okay.
I need you to make a con save, please. Not to concentrate, just a general con save.
Oh, general con save.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that concentration.
No, I don't want to concentrate. Well, sure. You can
Yeah, no.
make
22 was a save.
Okay, you are not poisoned. And your concentration save was a 10, right? Which means it will. You need a second one. Wait, if it's sneak attack, it's 1 instance of damage, right?
It's 1, yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid your concentration will drop.
No!
You don't get a +2 to your saving throws, do you, from your drums?
No, I don't
I mean,
think so.
that wouldn't
No,
help,
it's
right?
to hit armor
No, it
class and
wouldn't help,
movement
yeah.
speed. Okay, cool.
And
I would,
the
a 12 would have
reaction
saved.
meant-
10 doesn't.
Yeah, the reaction meant I would have been able to buff it, but I used the reaction to shield the first hit. So
mate.
yeah, no.
Okay, concentration drops.
It's alright, it's alright.
That brings us to this little dude.
This little fella.
Grill.
Hey, fuck what?
Oh, the numbers are fixed. Sorry. There we go. 19 to hit you.
Yep.
Rude.
And a 27 to hit you. I'm just going to roll this.
Mm-hmm.
This is both longsword attacks together. It's a total of 18 damage. If you wish to divide them to 9 damage packets of concentration, you may. You must. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
totally fine. It's a 20 and an 18.
That leads us to our resident spellcaster, whose confusion is up. Glacius, make a wisdom save.
That's a 7. Or that's a 9, actually.
Okay, you're a turtle.
Yo, I'm not polymorph. Let's go.
And
So
you're
cute!
You're a turtle on its back.
Oh my
anybody
God.
Who remembers, they remember.
Oh no.
Oh, the murder turtle. No.
No, not the
Not
murder
the
turtle, the
scoots.
upside down turtle, who was slid onto the ice, spun around in circles.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Elliot, you are up.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I will.
You see 4 bandits upon the ridge.
Nice.
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 And
Love that.
I'll attack this hoe.
Oh, you should just explode again.
Yep.
I can't, I don't have another level 2 spell slot.
Okay, go ahead, roll a hit.
It's 21 with the plus
Okay.
2.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Just to remind myself, Zavril, this creature did disengage.
Okay.
Bonus action. Sorry, what was it to hit?
A 21.
That it?
Nice. That's 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I will bonus action shove. Which is athletics, right?
Yep, contested athletics check. He got a 19!
Me
Plus
too for a
0.
26.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Get on.
He's prone.
Nice.
Sucker.
And then I will attack again.
With advantage.
Yes. That's another 21.
That'll hit.
And that's 9 slashing damage.
Okay, he is not wounded, but he is unimpressed. Oh, he's just wounded, sorry, but he is also unimpressed.
Wow.
That's me.
Well, we were unimpressed with his shots, so.
Okay. Ashrin, you're up. Face is just turned into a turtle right in front of your face.
Oh my god.
That's
Gotta deal with
strange.
this.
Oh, bonus action, Starlight Step, teleport over to here.
Okay, love that. That is the shortest teleport I've ever seen. Yeah, you missed your step over there. You did catch... Oh, give me a perception check. See if you catch sight of the sneaky dude that keeps stabbing Zavril. And...
150.
14 plus. 22.
Okay, bear with. Sorry, I need to roll. You got a 5. That's good. Yes, you see him. You can also see him, right?
Nope, there's a tree there.
Yeah, okay. So you see just a sign of him through the trees. He will have partial cover, but you ignore that anyway.
Yeah, I can assume that... I saw this guy wave his hand and then Glacius turned into a turtle,
you know
right?
he's the magical dude, yes.
Yeah. I know I have Hunter's Mark on the other guy, but I don't know what to do. How wounded was this guy? He was very wounded, right?
Severely wounded.
Okay, then
Doesn't
I'll take my
mean-
first...
yeah. Doesn't mean he's on the
No,
brink of
actually-
death, but-
I already used my bonus action, so no. I'm just gonna take 2 shots at the magic dude.
Okay.
No, without sharpshooter.
Is he your favorite
that's-
foe?
He is my favorite foe.
I see.
That's a 29 and a 25.
Yeah.
Not be shielding those. Go ahead, give
You
me
sure?
2 instances of damage.
Nice. Okay, it's just a d8, because... So
Plus
it's
a D4.
11 plus another d6, because my favorite foe is a d6 now. So 13 on the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 12 on the second.
He's de-turtlificated.
Nice.
Let's go! You can't keep a good turtle down.
Loser.
This guy needs a better con save than use this piece of shit. Everything is in his spells. Every spell he's got apart from one is concentration.
Should have been a warcaster.
Step back around
Should have
here.
gone warcaster. Yes, I agree,
Chose
Michaela.
a warlock.
His feat choices were awful.
Yeah, not
that
optimized.
concludes your turn, actually.
Yep.
Not min-maxing all your stats, bro.
Okay, great. So Glacius turned into a turtle, then turned back to normal. I'll just go past
You
him.
do
Then.
hear
I
some
was gonna.
rush.
I was gonna ask how much hit points a turtle has,
curses
and I
in
could
the
just
language you
knock
don't
him out of
understand.
it, but not necessary.
I don't know if Sid would have the magical understanding to know that, though.
No, but Callum would.
Well, yeah, maybe Callum would. I don't know. Can you cast Polymorph? Have you seen Polymorph casted?
I
Who knows?
don't
He's
What's
old
know.
as
this
fuck.
right now?
But I have a +8 at Arcana. Thank you, and I'm
Yeah.
old as fuck.
Plus
And
old as
I'm
fuck.
old as
Plus-
fuck.
Thank you. I am old as
Attaboy.
fuck. That's a 21 to hit with the great axe.
Sorry,
on
who
this
are you
bad
hitting?
boy.
Oh yeah, okay,
Uh,
cool. Go ahead,
this fella.
smoosh him. Smoosh him.
Yay.
Wait, did you say
Curse
21 to
one.
hit?
Yes.
That'll miss.
Does
he'll
that
parry
not hit? Ah, loser.
I
Fine.
didn't mean to roll that. I don't even know what that is. It's a +5. Like, how can you roll a plus? Oh, I see. That's how you roll a +5. Okay. I don't know why, but D&D Beyond thinks that's rollable. He
Ooh.
has +5
Wow.
armor class, and because you've missed, he will make a riposting attack. Oh no, wait, they're both require reactions. Okay, cool. Yep,
Yeah, I
carry
was
on.
gonna say, those are two different things.
Okay,
No,
well, this one was a 26, so parry that.
he cannot.
Matthew,
This
Matthew
bitch.
parry that.
He can also only parry one attack. It's not like shield.
Well, I already rolled the damage. You want to just take this 10
I'll
I
take
did
the damage.
before?
Yeah, that's cool. It's not his. That's
That
not
was
all
my
of his
2
HP, so he's happy with
attacks.
that. Oh, is it nice time to
Whatever.
shine?
I guess. I guess. Actually, I wanted to
Kill him,
send.
Knight.
Second
Kill
favorite
him.
character,
No,
Knight.
Kill him,
no,
Knight.
no.
Kill
I
him,
feel like
Knight.
Sullivan, are you good over there? I was gonna send Knight to help you out, but
Oh, I'm fine.
all right, if you're cool, then sure.
Yeah, Sullivan hasn't been hit yet.
Yes.
Or he's
Well, I
been
just
hit
know he
once.
was over
That's
there
not
with
true.
2 guys.
That's not true. I have been hit quite a bit.
Okay. Nye has a. I never remember his plus, but that was a 17 on the dice.
That'll hit.
Oh, he has a +4
Nice, that'll really
That's a
hit.
21.
with the max damage, because you know he doesn't screw
One
up.
more for the Knight!
Fuck off! God damn it! Oh,
Come on, Knight! Woo!
Callum is fuming, but I'm gonna just trundle through the forest as
No
far
pride
as
in
I
his
can.
creations.
No, he's too good. He's gained sentience. I need to make him dumber like Sid. Okay, fine.
You need to give Nye a sniper rifle. That's what you need to do.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna move. I think this is the end. Oh, and I can see this bastard.
Is that as far as you can get?
Yep, 25 movement. Oh, but I can move Nye. I'll helicopter him right overhead.
Okay. Give me a perception check for Knight.
Oh, I think he has
I
better
put him here
perception
just
than
so
me,
he's not
which
in-
is embarrassing.
So he's not
Nye does have
Yeah.
better perception than me. So that's
Damn, he's
18.
Why
Yeah,
don't we keep-
he will spot out
you
an
around?
assassin back here.
Oh my goodness.
Sullivan.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hi, how are you doing?
He's good
10
over
won't
there.
hit.
21 to hit.
Ugh.
21 will hit.
Ooh, he's an interesting bandit.
He sweeps his spear at your legs.
Is that
this
his
is this
name?
guy here. Yeah. That's just it makes it more interesting. He sweeps his spear at your legs and knocks you prone.
Oh,
Oh no!
That is his
How does it
turn.
feel,
He doesn't get to do
Sullivan?
anything else. And the next one will throw a pot down at your feet. I need you to make a dex save with disadvantage as you are prone, please.
Ooh.
Doesn't let me roll this for some reason.
Oh man.
Dex save disadvantage, please.
Yeah, that's 20.
20,
let's go!
great. So you will take 5 fire damage and are not set
I'll
on fire.
use my reaction to take half of that.
Into half.
Right,
Oh.
into yeah,
With your shield?
with my shields.
Shield master?
Doesn't
Yeah.
let
I
you
don't think that's
ignore
what
it?
that does.
If an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on it,
So
interposing
no
your
damage,
shield.
not half damage.
Yeah.
Oh, you misspoke.
Yeah, you'll take no damage at all.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I'll take no
this is in your
damage.
favour. I'm just clarifying.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then he's
I'll
gonna-
take that option.
Yes, and then he's going to try and stab you with his scimitar, and that is a 22 to hit.
That will hit. God,
6
that's so
slashing
aggressive.
damage.
They're bandits.
Glacius, you're up.
So I know that the magic guys went over here, right?
He's right over here. We're looking
You know
right
he
at
went
him.
that way. Like, Sid has told you where he is. Sid,
Mhm.
Callum, sorry, has told you where he is. Ashton told you where he is. There he is.
Ah, there he is. I'm gonna hit him.
Are you?
Get his ass. You will.
I'm probably not, honestly, knowing my rolls.
Believe in yourself.
Nope.
Oh.
I'll try again. That is a 17. I'll add a superior die to that. Alright, that's a 23. That is 22 to hit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hell yeah. Take 9 slashing damage. And I'm gonna bonus action hit him with the back end.
Okay.
That is a 21.
Ooh.
Dealing Ooh, max damage, 9. That'll be me for now.
Okay. Obi.
Alright, I can actually see a very small sliver of stuff.
Okay.
Obi's gonna he's gonna poke his head out of the bushes. Shoot a firebolt right past Sid/Callum. Dude,
Pass Sid, but not Callum.
Sid/Callum.
I have really good cover inside of Sid.
26.
Just saying.
Nine fire damage.
Nice. He's wounded.
And then I actually don't really know how this works. But send the Rocky to go hit him.
Oh my god, yes!
So I believe it was written in the thing when I gave it out. I pasted it somewhere.
Rocky, kick his ass!
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Banana.
Do we have the copy of it anyway?
I'm trying to find it right now. Isn't it just like 1d4 damage?
Yeah, but what's the attack?
Shit, true.
Then a bonus action to have the rock attack anything within 20 feet of the pet owner can only be used once every other turn. Deals 1d4 plus 1 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, it didn't say what the hit was.
Oh, so it's your. We'll make it your spell attack.
Keep
Alright.
it simple.
Yeah, so just your spell attack to hit. So you can just roll me a firebolt and then 1d4 plus 1.
26
That'll
again.
hit. Give me 1d4 plus 1.
Punch him, punch him, punch him.
The little rock
Great.
sort of hops over. And then recalls to you. Yeah, 3 damage. Like that. Go, Rocky.
I was really hoping you'd say he died.
Yeah, Obi will pet Rockney on the head, and that's his turn.
Fox.
Aww.
Yep. Reappearing. I'll start off bonus action, starry form into chalice. And then gonna move down to Zavril.
Yep.
And give a cure wounds.
Okay.
Aww.
Give him a pat on the back.
If I could see
That-
that can spell, that's so hard.
Just
But
because
he
it's
can't
Shema.
see you.
So that is a
You're
total
goddamn
of
right.
25 points of healing.
How rude.
Shoosh.
Zavril, you're up. 25 HP healing to you, and it's your turn.
Right. Thank you very much for that 25 HP. That's
Helpful.
big
Much
deal.
appreciated.
Yeah. So I can't see any anyone from where I am currently. Would I have a relay of from other people roughly where? Because I'm tucked in behind a tree and I've got literally no vision.
He knows.
Naya's flying over us, overhead. I don't know if you could see up there. Maybe not.
Can I squeeze through that gap then?
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
I've removed it.
I'll
You
come-
can see now.
Yep.
I can
Fantastic.
see everything.
You will don't move any further. Bear with me. I've got to wait for the fucking tracker to reload. That is a 21 to hit you.
Okay, fine.
You will take no, wrong damage. I need a con save from you. You will take 13 slashing damage, and your con save was.
Oh.
The con save is just a 6.
Okay, you are poisoned, the poison condition, and take 5 poison damage. Please carry on. You got stabbed by a guy just there.
Yeah. What, that was an opportunity attack then, or?
It was sort of an opportunity.
Why
like
is everyone
Polearm.
unseen servant?
Like Polearm Master.
Okay.
Let's make an opportunity attack when you enter his range.
Okay.
Oh, he's cool like me.
He's way cooler. He's got poison.
Oh my god.
Okay, and I have cold. I can make you a little chilly.
I'll actually be there actually instead on reflection. Yeah, I'm gonna say screw these guys in particular for what they just did to me. And where's my asset? Unfortunately, I don't think I have the asset because what I'm casting is this thing.
This thing. I don't speak
Fireball.
fucking Japanese. Fireball?
Yes. That's what I mean by this thing, yes. Okay, can I position it?
Zaffle's just done with these bandits, bro.
I
He's just like-
can't
Yes, I
select
know,
it to
I
move
know,
it.
I know. Relax, fucking Jesus.
Just letting you know.
I don't mind having to make the dex save.
I was about to say, aren't you still on the floor?
Yeah, no,
I
you're
can
prone.
still. Oh
You're
yeah,
making
and
it
I
at
haven't got my
disadvantage.
reaction.
Yeah.
And I haven't got my reaction back. Never mind, I no longer mind having to make the save.
Okay, you should now be able to move it.
Wonderful, thank you. Yeah, basically, does that hit any of our allies here? Because I can't see.
There? No. No, it doesn't. It's nice too high up.
Cool.
Right, okay. Excellent, yeah. In that case, I'll basically be just fireballing with my aim centered on the... You...
So all of that
Yeah,
nonsense.
you're gonna fire at that guy, and then he's gonna counterspell
Wait,
you.
can he see me to counterspell me?
Yes.
I can't see him because
I know.
I haven't got line of sight across
I
here.
know.
How can he
Oh my
counterspell me if he
God,
can't see
right
me?
to know. He can see you.
Bruh.
Ha-
Disrespect.
He's-
Jickle, Jamal. Come on.
No, he can see you. Very clearly.
Is he wearing a suit? With
Is he
eyes
wearing
all
a
over it?
suit?
I just imagine he's wearing like
You
a
don't know.
button
You don't
up.
know why he can see you right now. I don't think. No.
Nope. No idea.
Sorry.
Well, okay, that's a predicament.
Well, you threw it at him. I
Right.
mean, he was always going to counterspell. Was something that's thrown at him. He's injured. Any bonus action from you, Zavon?
Tell you what, I'll move here. No, I'll stay down. Fuck it. Yeah, because I can't cast any spells. What's range on Fragile Shield? 60. Yeah, Sullivan.
Okay.
Enjoy that X-ray, see.
That should help him because Sullivan is in a bit of a predicament over there. With disadvantage, this guy is going to shoot an arrow at you. That'll miss. The next guy is going to shoot an arrow at you with disadvantage. That is a natural one. Fox. Fox, that is a
Uh-oh.
23 to hit you.
Uh-huh.
Why? No, it's not. It's a 24 to hit you. I don't know why it keeps changing the thingy. You will take 12 slashing damage, and I need you to make a con save, please. That's a success. He will bonus action disengage. That leaves us to this guy at the top.
Thought that dude was the terrain.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Let's have a little look. Aha. You see flame-like shadows wreath his entire body. He becomes heavily obscured. attacks against him, basically will treat you as having the blinded condition.
Wow, what?
It's pretty cool. Never seen that before. I had
Not
to look up
cool.
the spell, see what it did.
I hate it.
Yep, and that is his action. He doesn't have any useful bonus actions. He will move. What will he? I don't know. I don't think he will actually. That's really dangerous. He's just gonna stay where he is. Sullivan, you're up. Please bear in mind you are prone and must use half your movement speed if you wish to stand up.
Yes, I shall do so.
Okay.
And then I shall attack the guy in front of me. That's an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Do I still have the +2?
Mm-mm.
No, not
No,
from
no, you
the
don't.
song.
Okay, so yeah, then
Plus 2
just
armor
18.
class, yes. Plus 2 to hit. 18 hits.
Okay. That's 5 slashing damage.
Yep.
And then I will attack him again. That's a 21 to hit. That's another 5 awful rolls.
The sad thing is you're rolling so well on the two-handed damage.
No, awful. And then I will move here and bonus action shove the other guy
You
to the
can't stand
floor.
on someone's head.
We're talking about someone's head. Oh. I need to
He's quite well
refresh my roll.
camouflaged, to be fair.
It's fine. I'll just refresh. Oh, okay. Then I'll just shove him.
Okay. He gets a 14 on his athletics check.
Get a 15.
Nice. He's prone.
Nice. And that will be my turn.
Ashrin. Oh.
Alright, I will step out. The Hunter's Marked guy died, correct?
He did.
I will shift my Hunter's Mark to the other guy.
Okay. How does that
Yeah.
work?
I have advantage on perception checks to see him. I don't know if that would help me in the situation.
I'm more wondering whether you can even move it to him.
Oh.
The creature suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in that area. You cannot see.
Ugh.
You can't put Hunter's Mark on something you can't see.
Wow.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
that.
Here's the
That's,
spell. Here's the spell he has up, by the way. Just to hand it to everybody because sorry, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. Because I haven't seen this spell before. I've never seen this spell before. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, essentially he's in darkness.
Yeah.
Centered
In
on
that
himself.
case, I will instead cast an arrow storm
Mm.
Yes, I love that.
onto that area.
Because we know that his con saves are so useless.
Yes.
It's a 14 on his dex save.
Put it
Yeah, that's fine.
there.
Oh, Rocky.
Roll the damage.
Trying to find it.
Oh, hey! Do 40 damage, noob.
That's 16 piercing damage.
Is it halved if he gets a 14 on the... No, it's 14
Yes.
below your DC, right?
Oh yeah, 14 is below my DC.
Yeah. 16
Yeah,
damage.
so 16.
Okay, well, it's not quite 40, but it's good. Ow! It's the most un-Shadow Valley-like word you've ever heard.
Owie wowie.
Ouchies.
Does that conclude your turn, Ashwin?
Yeah, is it just him in that?
No, it's not.
storm?
Sorry, thank you for that.
Oh, God.
Good work. Good work. You are hitting 2 creatures.
No.
That's refreshing.
Good shout.
This is good.
It was good.
Oh, I thought it was hitting Rocky.
No, we don't hit Rocky. Rocky's a rock. He
Okay.
doesn't care about arrows.
We don't
he's
do that
immune
here.
to damage.
Oh,
15
phew.
on the save.
Also fails.
Okay, he will take half damage because of evasion,
Mm-hmm.
which is
8.
Thank you. It's the first time he's been hit, and he's not happy about it. Does that conclude your turn?
I will just scoot around to there.
Callum.
Yeah. Hoddy-doddy-da. Okay, if he's gonna like act like this, then fine. I'll get in here. Wait a minute.
Why am I waiting a minute? He looks at you.
Wait a minute.
What am I waiting
Sorry.
for?
Is there a guy standing here also?
The guy here?
Oh, I see him.
He's well, you don't, because you're effectively
I don't
blinded
see
when
him?
looking at him. No, he's shrouded, heavily
That's fine.
obscured.
Don't need to see him.
Sick.
Him and his friend need to make a dex save.
Oh, that was badass. A 15 and a refresh the page.
Oh, wow. So
that-
they failed to save.
A 15.
I'm not going to
and
roll
a-
good damage, though.
An 11.
Wow, 2 fails.
Mm.
I never roll good damage. Oh, please. God, please.
20 is completely frozen, by the way.
Terrible.
Love
Alright,
that
10,
for you.
10 fire.
Sorry?
10 fire damage on a
Yeah,
failure.
nice.
And,
And you
Yeah,
do
well,
genuinely hear the sneaky dude just like, fuck. As he falls
Cool.
slightly. Like, he is not impressed with that. Like, bits of the tree he was hiding in are on fire. Like, he's
Hell yeah.
fuming.
does this
Tough
guy need to make
shit.
a... I don't think that'll break his concentration.
Oh, he does
but
need to make a concentration check. Of course he does.
That's what I'm just trying to do here.
Yes! Two rows in a row. He's managed to
Callum,
get
move
halfway
back.
through the round without losing concentration.
What'd you say,
Callum, are
move
you
back?
moving there? Are you moving there?
No, I was trying to move this way, like right here. But, so I could see over there, because I want to send Nye down a bit.
Okay.
Okay, let me move him. No, not there. 5, 10, 15, 20.
And that's
25.
not metagame with that. By the way, please stop.
Huh?
It's alright, not you. Carry on.
30. Or 30. I don't think I can reach Port Sullivan. Nope.
He's not poor.
But, you know, I want to
Yes,
have...
he is. He gives all his money to people on the road.
He might be poor in monetary currency, but he's rich in something else.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
I'll
the second
just try to
creature turn
shoot. No, I'll have bonus action. Sid. I mean, now I try to hit this guy with disadvantage, right?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay, hold on. 14.
No, he doesn't miss. Go ahead, give me some damage.
Damn, are you
Oh,
serious?
which one are you hitting? Let's just clarify.
The
if you can
wizard.
kill someone.
The wizard.
There are no wizards down there. You've got.
No. These fellas here, who are next to
Oh,
us.
you can't attack the wiz with disadvantage, but you can attack this guy.
Oh, okay, sure. Well, 14. I don't
I
think.
don't think you'd even. Well, I suppose you could vaguely fire it in. A 14 on this. I did then. Sorry.
Boo. Yeah, I can't reach
Okay.
these guys yet,
Cool.
so that'll be my turn.
Right. Solomon.
Yes.
One of them throws a pot of some vile-smelling liquid at you.
How rude.
Stinky poopy juice.
And, it is. Oh, sorry. No, this is actually attached to his crossbow, so it needs to hit this one. 21 to hit you. This guy over here. So he's
I
not
forget my AC. Do I still have a fragile shield?
Yes.
Then it's 21. So yes, that hits.
Okay.
I think.
So you will take 7 piercing damage, and you will. I wrote no. You won't. No, you won't ignore that.
Wait, Sullivan, isn't your AC
take
with
7
Fragile Shield
piercing
22?
No.
Okay.
I've got like base 20.
Yeah, fragile shields are +2.
Oh, then no, that will.
Okay, it blocks the attack. You will
Nice.
not be hit by piercing damage. You will not have disadvantage on your next attack roll. And the other one will throw a glue pot at you. And this is at your feet. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh my gosh, who is doing all this pottery?
Yeah, why are they carrying all
This guy and this guy, they seem to be like a mixture of alchemists and shooty people.
Okay,
love
that's
that.
what is it? 27.
Okay, cool, yeah. It's a little sticky on the floor, and you're just like, okay.
I dread to think what this stuff actually is.
And yeah, that'll be their turns.
That's
Glacius, you're up.
So how high up is Nye? Is like
30
Nye?
feet.
30 feet.
Okay. So then, for my first attack, I am going to use my Javelin of Lightning charge
Okay.
to shoot a lightning bolt right like this.
Wow.
Okay, what's the range on it?
That.
120 feet.
It's
Holy
5 foot wide.
shit.
5 foot wide, yeah. Which
Is that the actual
that's-
length of the lightning, or just the length you can throw the javelin?
No, cause it transforms
It's
into a
lightning
bolt
bolt.
of lightning, forms 5 feet wide and extends out to a target within 120 feet. Each creature within the line, excluding you, must make a dex save.
Wow.
Okay, you're gonna hit 3 creatures.
Let's go!
Badass, Glacius.
Give me the damage first, please.
Yeah. Not D.
It
Not
might not be
D8.
relevant.
Ooh, damn, that was actually nice. 15.
Okay, you delete an annoying bandit. You will minorly wound another. And the big boss man is going to make a dex save when I finish refreshing the combat tracker.
Alright.
Big fight.
Shut
17.
That'll pass, so he'll take half.
That's 7.
He's gotta make another con
He's doing
save.
it. He's doing it. He keeps his concentration
Yeah, I
checked
guess,
out.
darn it.
Oh no, it's okay. I got another. With my other attack, I'm gonna replace it with a breath weapon. So I need him to make me another. I need to make another dex save.
A dex or con?
Dex save.
Okay, well that's an additional 4, so it's a 9.
Wow, that was terrible. He failed and will take 4 cold damage.
Nice, he loves that.
It's okay.
Now 20 on the con save.
Ugh,
Alright.
unnecessary.
Obi, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move here,
Oh, okay.
and I can now actually see what's going on. Seeing Sullivan's all alone and in trouble, I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the dude right next to him. I'm gonna I'm gonna twin spell it and attack the 2 that are next to him.
Oh, that's beautiful. Go ahead, give me one
That's so
attack roll
sweet.
for each of them.
This is the one next to Sullivan.
Yep.
The 24.
Please give me some damage.
Nine damage.
Sullivan, as you were raising your sword to hit this creature, suddenly a blast of fire from the east just sort of wipes it out and knocks it out your way. The second roll.
That's cute.
Go OB.
That is a crit.
Oh, king shit.
You don't have a card.
Too
do you?
bad.
It's
Too bad you
sad.
don't have a card. I mean, you can obliterate fuck this man.
It's okay.
But regardless,
It's okay.
the minimum damage is 20, isn't it?
20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the max. Yeah, so 27.
Yeah. Okay, so you are just. There were enemies in front of you, Sullivan, and then there weren't. There's 2 blasts of flame, one after another, wiped into the ground. Obi completely ignoring all the enemies in his close vicinity, just sniping people off from miles away. Bonus action, probably.
Bonus action. I'm gonna look at Sullivan and give him a thumbs up.
Can't, I wanted to do that too, Obi, but I can't see him.
Aww.
I know.
Well, Fox, you're up.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Let's see. Let's move back up into the forest.
Into the trees I go.
Alright. And we're gonna set up a little thing. I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Oh, hell yeah, you are.
Nice.
Let's go.
Right there.
Baby.
Okay, nice.
Let's go OB.
And back up 10 feet.
Fox is just playing in the trees over there between attacking.
I'm in my element.
Zavro.
You're in my domain now.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to shift along a little here.
Okay,
Yeah,
take
I
an
will
opportunity
cast
attack, moving into your
Scorching
range.
Ray. Is he in range? I don't.
Moved into melee range of him.
Oh, is there a guy there? I couldn't fucking see him
Mhm.
because the shadows in the trees.
That's
I
good,
literally
'cause he
cannot
is-
see the character
He
model.
is bonus action hidden, so you shouldn't be able to see him. That's a 20 to hit you? No. bonus action is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna shield.
Okay, cool. You shield him. A burst of blue light sort of comes out of your arm, naturally protecting you as you walk past that creature. Okay, now what?
Yeah, I'm gonna Scorching Ray. I want to get rid of these guys as quick as possible. So let's just
Are you
go
shooting
for
it?
cast. I get to choose at each instance where it goes, right?
Where's
rather
the first
than...
one go?
Okay, well, first one I'm gonna go at the wounded guy here.
Guy you can't see?
Wait, I can't see him.
He's heavily
No,
obscured.
so there's the guy that
What, the
just
wizard?
stabbed you and the wizard.
So
Yeah,
the
the
guy.
wizard is heavily obscured.
Yeah.
Okay, recap. This is Shadow of Moyle. Go backwards.
Oh, no.
Oh,
He is
right,
heavily
yep,
obscured.
okay.
Any creature that is within 10 feet of him is basically affected
no.
by the blindness condition. Any creature that tries to see him is basically affected by the blindness condition.
Yeah, that's
condition.
why
Therefore,
I
you
say I
cannot
did
see
saving
him.
throws.
In that case, he's fighting.
Yes.
Right, let's go for first hit.
It doesn't actually specify that you need to be able to see the creature, but
Right, yep, okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
20 hit,
Yeah.
10 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Next one on him again, 26.
Go ahead.
Another 5 damage, and third one on him, 15.
That'll miss.
Right, okay.
Second creature turn. Any bonus action?
Fragile shield.
It broke. Blocking an attack on 7.
Oh, fragile shield.
You.
What's her name? Callum said.
Okay.
Aw, thank you.
Whichever one's the big robot that's getting hit right now. You always struggle with the name. Sorry.
I can't wait till you get stabbed,
Did.
Zavril, and wish
You're
that
gonna
you
get stabbed
cast
in
it.
approximately milliseconds. The second creature turn.
Good luck, I'm shielded. Yeah, that's my turn.
Uh-oh.
So the first attack will be
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Can hit you?
Yeah, that's a no.
The second will be a 22. Which it is.
Nope.
He will bonus action disengage if he's not taking Moonbeam with him.
Moonbeam, where are you?
Oh,
Come
he
with
might
me.
actually be in that. What's the range on this Moonbeam?
5-foot radius.
Right. Okay. So it's taking up these 4 squares. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so he's not in it. Okay.
But he retreats in it, though. Yeah. I mean, he's a bandit, so.
He trips backwards.
Yeah.
Takes us to our general war.
Con save for Moonbeam.
Yeah, I'm getting there. It's like, if everybody starts pulling up things, it's give me the damage, please.
That is 15 radiant.
Nice.
God.
There was something about radiant damage in
Yeah, he's resistant to it.
his resistance because of the Shadow of Moyle, yeah.
Yes.
Who is Moyle, anyways?
No,
Oh, that's cool.
I think I went to school with her.
He gets a nat 20 on the concentration check.
I'm
Oh
sick
my
of this.
gosh.
Fuck.
The
Fuck
one we
this
really
guy.
want to break.
Keep trying. Throwing out saving throws against this guy.
Out of 4.
He's still taking damage, though.
Yeah, it's just he's not showing any sign of slowing down at this point.
Isn't he wounded?
He's only got 4.
Haha, sucker.
Stupid warlocks.
The first one will go at Zavril. Hit, miss. Second
Are
But
these?
it-
Hold
Oh,
on,
they
a
should be
disadvantage?
disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, let's
So
go.
the first one will miss. The second one is Glacius.
I'm just bothering this guy all up in his grill.
12, yes. Sullivan, you're up.
Like a point guard, just
Just being annoying.
There's one
I
creature left up
will.
there, yeah?
Yes, I will move up to this guy.
Yep.
And I will hit. Hopefully. That's a 15.
15 will hit.
Nice. That's 9 slashing damage.
That is the end of his life.
Nice.
Lovely.
Damn, Sullivan.
I don't
Sullivan's
know
just
what
over
else
there in
to
a
do
pile
now.
of corpses.
Yeah. Having an Isidore
Meanwhile,
moment.
we can't kill one guy.
And then,
Pretty tiny.
and then this guy's heavily obscured. So if I was to try, I can't attack right now.
You can
but if
attack
I
with
was
disadvantage.
to, I can't because I can't get close enough. But I've already used my action to attack.
Yeah, you know you can't.
So I guess I'll just stay here.
Sullivan, just sit there.
Do I see or hear any signs of like reinforcements? More people coming? Okay.
Good.
And I will just move over this way and fire at disadvantage at the big blurred individual standing in a moonbeam.
Yep.
That's a 15.
15 will miss.
Damn.
And oh, that's a 26.
That'll hit.
Holy hell.
Holy shit!
I rolled an 18
He's
and
your
a
favorite
16.
foe.
I know he's my favorite.
Oh wait, do you want a bonus action move your hunter's mark?
She can't. We've already
'cause I
discussed
can't
that.
see him.
Please, staff, let people play their own characters. Focus on those.
14.
14 damage?
Yep.
You sure? Do you want to double check
I'm
that
pos-
counting?
Can I add more? Then I will.
Weirdly enough, the heavily obscured object kneels.
Wow.
He's brought to his knees with damage.
Damn, bro.
Anything else from you, Ashton?
Other than his con save, that's it for me. And then I'll just move a little further over here to Fox. Hello.
Hello.
Gets a 10.
Oh, now he fails when
That's
he's
a
about to
success.
die.
Nah, it's not enough.
It's not.
No.
Damn.
Callum?
Haters. Like, is his little buddy who was here? Did he leave or what?
You can give me a perception check to find him.
Can I have Nye do a perception check instead?
Not from where you're standing.
No.
You know that he went somewhere.
Okay.
Over there
Well,
somewhere.
that's a 5 on whoever I rolled with, so
No.
it's fine.
No, you can't find him.
Fuck it, I'll swing at this fool with disadvantage. I'm just swinging wildly.
Okay. You don't get to attack recklessly because of that, though.
But he was brought to his knees. Surely that means he's prone.
Well, yes, indeed. It should, but no.
About a 16.
That is his armor class.
Yes. Ooh, you're fucked. I tell Nye to fly away, and then I swing. Get out of my sight. I'm sick of you.
No kill stealing from you.
Okay.
It's not kill
And as
stealing, it's
the,
kill securing.
As the sort of great axe comes down, the heavily obscuring shadows disappear, and you see this creature slowly start to change. You see his skin sort of becoming a deep sort of purple color. His jaw turning sort of a rictus as it pulls downwards. His ears slightly pointed almost. As he becomes like a dark form of an elf, not a drow in any way, instead like a purplish creature with slightly amorphous skin. You are seeing a shadow veil. For the first time.
I hate
the
these
second creature
things. What? Is he dead? I'll chop again if he's not dead.
Chop his head off.
He's dead.
I hate Shadowvale. Then I guess I'll just trundle around and try to look for that other guy. But I already did a bad perception check.
Yeah.
So I'll bonus action just have Sid heal up. Because this guy's being sneaky and I don't want no sneak attack damage.
Crisis?
And that'll be my turn.
Can I make a perception check?
From where you're standing.
I mean, I didn't know that there was anyone else left, so I don't know where to move to. Where's there?
Give me
We
a
see him
perception
disappear. Yeah.
He was in this area where I'm standing. But he's a
I'll
sneaky sport.
I'll just.
Just give me a
That is 17.
Enough, I'm afraid.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not the perceptive guy. I'll ready an action to attack if he does jump out in my area.
Okay.
I say that like he wouldn't already do that.
So this dude here died
Oh,
and
he's dead.
turned
He's
into
on
a
the
shadow.
ground.
So who was it that turned to the Shadowville?
Him.
Him. He turned into a shadow.
Oh, it's not something we can attack.
No. But
I
there
mean,
was a
you can.
sneaky guy who kept stabbing Zavril and...
Alright, well I definitely can't see that.
No.
Is he
That
considered?
guy.
Also, is he considered a shape changer for the effects of Moonbeam?
I was gonna ask that later, but yeah.
For the sake of never revealing to you whether they're Shadowvale until the turn is done, until the fight is done, I will never roll a disadvantage on Moonbeam for that reason. I don't know if they are classed as Shadowcasters or not, but because I can't hide my rolls, it would spoil a lot of story effects if you find out who's Shadowvale mid-fight. I think that's where I'm going to be on it, which is, it's a bit shitty. It makes Moonbeam slightly worse than it should be. And I apologize for that, but I think that it's in the interest of storytelling. It would be very boring for you to know which one was Shadowvale and which one you had to try and capture or not.
Fuck Moonbeam.
Fine,
Let's
great.
story.
But yes, sorry, Obi, is that you?
Is that a dude right there?
I don't know, is it?
I mean I can
Obi
see it.
has good eyes.
I can't tell what's a bush, what's a rock, and what's what.
Yeah, he's meant to be pretty hidden. That's a rock.
Rocky.
That's 20.
Yeah, that's a guy.
Obi. Eagle-eyed
Yeah,
Obi.
No, I'm gonna yell at everyone.
He's over there!
There's a guy in the bush.
Yeah.
Is he?
Get him, Rocky!
The loudest yell in history. What are you doing?
Firebolting.
Yeah, cool.
22.
22 hits.
Kill him with Rocky.
6 fire damage. And I'm sending rock in. Please crit.
That would be hilarious.
19.
Oh.
19 will hit.
Yes. Rocky.
4 damage.
Aw.
Damn.
Does that just need to turn on?
Yeah.
Fox.
I saw him the whole time.
Yeah.
Just didn't want to say anything.
Can you genuinely see
The
him from where you're standing?
all-seeing.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I know that some of
Also-
the bushes are obscuring him, but I'm not sure from where.
Passive 23.
Yeah, no, I
Can't
know,
hide
I know.
from me.
Well, actually, you can, but yes.
But not right now.
Not right now, indeed.
So I am
All
going
seeing
to move over to here, and we're gonna try and thorn whip him.
Classic.
You hit him with the 1, I'll hit him with the 2.
Nope. Well, fuck.
Aw.
Unfortunately, it was a clever idea, but you just about caught a bit of tree as the whip goes through. Doesn't quite break through. But that can be the turn, though.
Yeah.
Zappel?
Right. So once again, my character cannot see where the last guy is. So
There.
I didn't do that.
yeah, right.
Obi pointed somewhere in this direction, that's what you know.
My bad.
There's just
Okay,
darkness
now
where
I
we're
can see the
standing.
guy. Right. Can I restrain this guy at the very least? I've got magic to do that right now. Not really. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll
Do something.
I'll hit him with a firebolt, and yeah, that's gonna be a 20 hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, that's 14 fire.
Okay.
And I will fragile shield. Actually, no, that shouldn't be a 20 to hit. I'm poisoned. I need to roll that again, make sure it does hit.
It's fine, I've already done the damage. Carry on.
Okay, yeah, well, 16, that still hits.
No,
Pretty sure. Oh, okay, never mind.
It's fine. I don't care. I've done the damage. Carry on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shield Ashram because Ashram's right there.
Is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, that'll be me for now.
Okay. Roll me the moonbeam damage, please.
The what, sorry?
Not you. Moonbeam, please. 14.
Oh,
Yeah, 14.
He got a 17 save.
Yep, so
Wait, who
success,
did-
so half damage.
Okay. So this sneaky guy is going to climb through the trees. He actually steps into the moonbeam, takes both of his daggers and plunges them down into the Shadow Veil's throat, ripping them outwards as he goes. He then tosses his daggers on the floor, reaches into his pocket, and he's going to crush his Darkstone.
Wait, he entered my range. Can I hit him?
You can hit him. Absolutely.
Get his ass, please. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Come on.
And he is prone, so you may make your attack with advantage.
Oh, let's go. Come
He's
on,
laid
please.
over his friend, daggers in. You need to do 114 damage.
Okay.
That's 27.
A 27 will
I
hit.
think.
All
think
right, so
we
I'm
can do
gonna
it.
activate my super cool kill him instantly move.
Yeah. There's a
Why have you
reason I
been
wasn't
hiding
too
this
afraid
whole time?
of that.
Yeah, you take 14. I was really hoping
He
I
is
would crit.
wounded from that hit.
Just a little shy, but you know.
But he, 2 daggers down, rips the guy's throat out, and then immediately crushes his Darkstone and vanishes.
I mean, he was already dead, right?
Oh, that's what I meant to do. Yes, you think he was already dead? But this guy
He
wanted to
probably
make
was taking-
bloody sure he was already dead.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I should have linebacker tackled him instead.
As you are victorious upon the battlefield. There's a few bits of loot to pass out briefly. This is the first time we're going to try this, so I need a D12 from Jay and Matt, please.
Why not?
Left is Jay, right is Matt. Sorry? What was that, Joe?
Can we delete the tree blockers?
Yeah,
can you
he's
guys
blocking
not
the
see
whole
on the
card.
screen? That's weird. Okay, bear with me a second. Let's just...
I also
do-
can't move my.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
that
do
was. Okay.
Hey.
And we're just going to roll fresh cards. I don't even know what they said, so I'm not too bothered.
Uh oh. Hope we weren't attached to those
Okay.
items.
Sorry, what was your roll, Jay?
10.
Okay, you find an iron flask stamped with a shield full of a thin potion, which smells like a meadow.
Ooh.
And Matt?
3.
A 3! You find 101 silver pieces in a bag in his pouch. I don't know why Obi was ripping through his stuff like this.
Is that equivalent to 1 gold?
It's 10 gold and 1 silver.
Got it.
Okay. You will find on the warlock himself I think it's called a Darkstone amulet. Let me just check that. Dark Shard amulet on him. And a ring of dark vision.
Ooh. That's
Not
fun.
bad vision.
And on the 2 dead, interesting
dark vision.
bandits,
Yeah, you should have that.
you will find a frost bomb. Hello, and welcome back to Sogravia, the last Bastion. I'd just like to bring you guys' attention to the fact that we now have Sogravia merch available. Some of our players have already purchased some, and you can too. Find in the merch store, just there. Or at the Duck Pond 2.
I'm getting that mouse pad.
We do like a mouse pad. It's a good deal, that one.
No, all mine.
Nevertheless, you managed to clear the bandits that were on the road. And there were quite a lot of them here, right? And it isn't long before you can work your way out of the little area you're in, the ambush area, and track back to their base camp, if you like.
I was about to ask, was this the large contingent we were sent to find, or?
You were sent to find the soldiers, and you achieved that.
Yeah.
Look,
We did have a quest to check out the bandits as well. It's just
well, it was a case of like, why are your men disappearing? If you want to place your tokens on the right-hand side of the map, if somebody could take over pinging, please. Thank you.
In the void again.
Yeah, that's why I asked. I'm waiting for you to get there.
In the void.
Me
Is it
in the
happening
void.
to anyone else, or is it just happening to...
I've seen it happen before, like
So
in
no,
my
it's just
campaigns,
happening
but
to
it's not
Michaela.
me.
Okay. And just to clarify, Michaela, which token are you using?
The Callum.
Bear with me a second, please.
Oh, he's flying all over the place.
Yeah, I'm deleting.
No! My boy.
To infinity and beyond.
These ruins look familiar.
Not quite.
Hmm. Oh my
No,
god.
they look. They do in
The
fact
fuck?
look familiar.
Yes. There's definitely been a demon slaying happening.
There's
Guys,
definitely
yeah.
has
Guys,
been.
can you just remain still for a second?
There's a wild
It's
beast
really,
chasing
really
us.
difficult for me to deal with.
He's my friend.
Damn, why is Roberto so big, bro?
Wow.
To clarify, Michaela, your armor class is?
19.
Your spell save DC is?
16.
And your max HP is?
63.
This may or may not fix the problem, but you should at least be able to see right now, is that correct?
I sure can.
Why do we think this is familiar?
This looks like maybe a map we saw in Soulforged.
Yeah,
Yep.
These ruins.
Mhm.
definitely.
Those ones?
Yeah,
Familiar.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
I remember that campaign.
I
There was a
remember this
summoning circle just
ledge.
here.
Yeah. We definitely did.
It's fine. We're coming
Oh,
from
no,
the
I'm
other
just
direction.
curious.
So
Oh,
where
no, we
met
came from this way,
the
too.
baby dragon.
Because like there was a cauldron
You're right,
over
you're
here.
right. You're in the wrong place.
Oh, really?
Right, you're in the wrong place. That is why.
Ooh.
It might have been somewhat familiar, but it shouldn't be identical. You may place your tokens at the bottom here.
Bottom? Oh
Now we
no.
Oh
This
no.
one's even more familiar.
This is so familiar.
It shouldn't be familiar at all. It should be similar, but not identical.
Ooh.
Why
Oh,
is there a
okay.
wolf? What's going on with that? You threw it out of a bag of tricks?
Yeah.
Okay, great, that's fine. I just clarifying. Okay, cool. So yeah, as you come up to these sort of knocked down ruined areas, you will notice that a lot of the trees in the area have been cut down in this. And that's how you found this little clearing. Now you see why I noticed that I was on the wrong map. Yeah, so as you approach, you see signs of sort of inhabitants, basically. You are, with your passive perception, pretty sure no one's currently in residence.
Sorry, I'm still in the void. I'm sorry.
Mm.
How?
C'est la vie.
Oh. Say you will.
Okay, so you'll be there.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god.
Cool.
Oh, this looks
Anyway.
fun.
Regardless, you find yourselves, yeah. As I said, with your passive perceptions, you don't think there's any inhabitants currently. But you definitely see signs that there has been people inhabiting. Whether it's sort of a thrown out chamber pot, whether it's a sign to cut down trees, there's a spare pair of boots, a couple of tools hang up. This is not comfortable by any means. It is still outside. There is no roof on this building at all. But there are short walls, sort of 5-10 feet here and there. It offers shelter, and you do see a couple of tarps pulled across a couple of bits of the ceiling to create a makeshift shelter.
Great.
We'll keep an eye out for traps as we go in, just to be on the safe side.
Give me an active investigation check, please. And an active
Sure.
perception check. It doesn't have to be you, whoever wants to be checking. So 1 perception, 1 investigation.
Only 3 on investigation?
Go for it.
Okay, so
Ooh,
you're
that's
doing
beautiful.
it, are you, Zevran?
Sure, yeah, I'll do it.
The active perception.
I can do that.
Yep. Okay. So how this is working is, guys, only one person. Yeah, I'm just gonna take one person's roll. So yeah, Fox will be with a 27. A lot more useful than Glacius in this situation, basically. So Fox, you'll be able to sort of keep your eye out for anything that looks out of place. But Zavril, every step of the way, is sort of inspecting the ground, sort of almost like poking little bits of stone with your feet, etc. And as you make your way in, you do notice 4 traps. You are able to take 3 of these for yourselves. They are, I think they're called hunter's traps. They might be bear traps. I think they're called hunter's traps in D&D Beyond.
Oh, we can put them around our
Okay,
house.
so what's this last trap then?
You bear with me, please.
Sure.
Bear.
Sorry, it is indeed a bear trap.
Bear trap with me.
Yep, so there are 3 bear traps. And then there is one that has a sort of little dart sort of ready to fire. On a sort of on a release mechanism that has a tiny little tripwire. If you wish to, you could try and take this trap apart and extract the dart.
Oh, I want to do that. Give me that dart.
Okay, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Sure, it's not perhaps a Tinker Tools check instead.
Yes, I am absolutely sure that what you're trying to do is not work it out, but not pop the tripwire.
Fine, that's a 21 then.
That is a success. And indeed, the dart seems to have some magic about it.
Oh,
Magical poison
No.
knocks you down to 1 HP if it doesn't kill you.
Paranoid.
good dart.
Truly paranoid.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who wishes to try and identify it may.
Sure.
But it is definitely glowing with magic. Yeah, you can do it. You're holding it. Why not? Give me an Arcana check.
Why not? Oh, I also have identify, but yeah, let's do an Arcana check.
Yeah, you can do that first.
14.
14's a fail. You will need to use identify.
5. 10.
Can you ritual cast as a artificer, or are you casting this with a spell slot?
I can ritual cast. I was just gonna walk around holding it.
Yeah, you walk around talking to it for a while and discover that it is a vicious dart.
Oh.
Sounds especially vicious.
So
when you roll a
mean.
nat 20 on your attack roll with that magic weapon, your target takes an additional 7 damage of the weapon's type. Obviously, it is only a dart, so it can be thrown once and then picked up again. And thrown once and picked up again.
Oh, that's cute.
There it is. It is a vicious dart. But you are able to make your way through the trapped entrance. It is not long before Ashram will realize that the bandits probably just entered from over there. Because you don't seem to see any sign of any other traps. Sorry, it's not Ashram making a perception check. My apologies. Fox will notice that they're probably just the bandits walking in from there because it is only this square. It is heavily trapped and nothing else seems to be trapped. So once you are past this spot, you may freely investigate.
I'm taking one of these bear traps. By the way, also.
Obviously taking a side entrance.
You're being chased by the wolf? That's how it looks.
I can't bear it.
Oh boy.
So, as you enter into this sort of more central area, you see again more signs of living. There are some standard tools here. If you wish to try and gather them all together, they might make up a mason's tools in total.
Nice.
Sort of a hammer, a chisel, sort of broad mallet, some sort of strange hooked tool that you're not quite sure what it does, but it looks like it might be used in tiling.
Oh my
there's a couple
god.
of brickwork
Renovations.
tools.
Guys, we could totally flip this place.
You do find a stone slab just here. Oh, I need a pointer. I'll use a ruler. A stone slab just here that looks to be being used as a desk. And there is a sort of flat piece of wood that's been put on top of it. But you notice it sort of looks like a cover almost. It doesn't touch the base of the desk. And as you lift it up, there is some paperwork.
Zavril, this is your domain.
Only Zavril knows how to read.
Hold on.
Okay,
Alright.
fine. I'll bite. What does it say?
So, as you shuffle through these papers, give me a intelligence check. Anybody who has any experience in merchantry, or being a merchant, or any sort of trading, that sort of stuff, could make this an advantage. Anybody merchanted in their life?
Absolutely not.
No,
I've been
can
a
I just
warrior
help
all my life.
Zavril look over his shoulder and...
Yeah, you can just have a straight intelligence check. Look at it. Zavril can't quite make head nor tail of it.
I didn't either. I got an 11.
So, well, 11 gives you some information at least. So, Zavril was looking and sort of, there were lines and columns of numbers, and then some dates, and then some names that he didn't recognize. But as soon as you recognize one or two names, you start to piece together that these might be trade routes of certain, maybe merchant caravans or passing merchants. And then you notice that the third column is sort of dictating another location, perhaps where something else is occurring, but you're not sure what. What you effectively got is a date, a location, a name of what you think might be a person's name, and then another location.
They're maybe tracking the merchants and ambushing them.
It's potentially possible.
Or
My best
replacing
guess.
them and being where they're not.
Oh, that's more sinister, so it's probably right.
So I know merchants were said they were getting attacked. Was it like merchant caravan? Were we given any information to saying like the merchant caravans just weren't coming back, or like
So
they would just report that they got
A
attacked?
couple of merchants reported that they were shaken down for their money. Sort of hand over money or goods or be attacked. But you did hear tale of one merchant who... did we get a name? I don't think we did. But you heard tale of one merchant who ran. His whole wagon was attacked and all of the men were killed except for him who escaped and got back.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
But it is primarily soldiers that you've heard of being ambushed, not merchants. You think maybe that some of the merchants were attacked for another reason? I don't want to spitball any ideas there.
I think Ashrin has it. They might be being replaced.
That's pretty cool.
Alright. How did we find this place again? Was this like where those bandits were camping out?
Those bandits, you were able to follow their tracks back to this area.
Okay.
You mostly managed to get here by the fact that they'd been cutting down trees around their area.
Do we see like planks of wood or anything? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, that was my
Building
question.
something?
No sign
Do they
of where
just
they would have
hate
gone.
nature?
No, well, obviously they've taken the wood away, but no sign of where.
Okay. Does this look like a proper, like, logging operation? Like they have tools and stuff? Or were they just cutting in this
There are
area?
the tools to cut, and there are, as I said, mason's tools here. But there is no explanation with work done here as to why the wood is taken away.
Yeah.
It also seems quite specific. They're cutting specific trees.
Hmm.
Can, with my special talent, can I tell how long this, or roughly how long this camp has been here? Like, is this they've
Give
been
me
here?
investigation check.
All right.
I think you have something that does something with this, right? Or did you get rid of that?
Yeah.
It's a maneuver.
My. I do have a maneuver that can do it. So just to, I'll use my last superiority die. Why not?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was one of those. Yeah, superiority.
25.
Yeah, you estimate that whilst this area has been in use for about 6 months, it's not been consistently in use throughout that time.
Okay.
There have been... sorry, I'm getting a lot of feedback from somewhere.
I think it's from Matt.
But anyway, yeah, you're able to find that it's been sort of used on and off throughout this time. But definitely has been used a lot more frequently recently, perhaps over the last month or 6 weeks.
Okay. Information room table. All right. I'll relay that to the party, and say that this has been in use for a little bit.
Okay.
So we've got.
Sorry, go on.
So I've got these treasure documents. We know these trees have been cut down.
Specific trees.
Yeah, specific trees. Other than these two things that we know, could I look around and see if I can see any sort of signs of other activity they've been doing aside from camping out in general?
Yep. So obviously you've got the signs of general habitation and living. Go ahead and give me an investigation check as you look around. See what you can find.
That's a 10. Wow.
That's
Holy shit.
God,
That's
you
bad.
suck.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Leave him alone.
You do notice that there are definitive signs of this back area up here being used separately to everywhere else. It's a little bit more well furnished. It's like a little circular area up here. It's more well furnished. There's a lot more sort of. It's almost like there's. It's not like luxury, but there's some decent silk draping. There's a soft feather pillow. It looks like it might be the captain's room, so to speak.
Yeah.
And as you go in, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, I wasn't going to go in. I was just.
Okay,
yeah,
then.
sure,
Well, in that case, you haven't seen anything that's inside it. So you're either investigating or you're not.
No, okay, yeah, I'll take the dex then. Whatever.
Yeah, because you're. Well, great. That's really good for you.
Zavro.
You are struck by a dagger that springs up out of the ground. You take 6 plus 2, 6, 8. Piercing.
Carry the 100.
Ah!
Minus the 3.
You take 8 piercing damage.
You okay over there, Zavro?
Yeah, this place was trapped.
we know
What gave you that idea? The bear traps?
Is show him all the bear traps I picked up. I wanted to ask one of the more naturey inclined people if they can notice anything different about these trees.
I was gonna ask that too. But I also thought you were gonna ask Michaela. I was gonna ask the trees.
No, I don't have speak with plants on this character. Weird.
Can you imagine you have speak with plants when they chop down trees and like, why am I in so much pain? I'm dying.
Oh, poor thing.
I'm really sorry. I'm actually just trying to pull up the dagger, but it's not coming up on the list. So I'm having to search through.
So, had they managed to get this thing in the floor then like that? Was this just like
Yeah, I really am getting there. I can't do all 4 things at once. I'm sorry.
No, that's reasonable, yeah.
Amongst yourself for a second.
Okay.
I
So-
will,
What is this wolf doing? Just kind of. Is he as vicious as this token looks? No, right?
No.
He's got to be
Okay,
just chilling, surely.
He's frolicking.
It's just a wolf, but big.
Okay.
Wolf, but big.
Big dog.
Yeah.
Big boy.
What the dog doing?
what's
He
the
big
dog
enough for
doing?
me to ride.
Really?
What's
Because
the
you're
dog
pretty
doing?
big.
Yeah. Yeah, but dire wolves are large.
Yes. Really?
That sounds very silly.
Yeah, they are. They're big.
But are you riding it?
At this rate, you probably could.
I'm not currently.
Here we go. I
Okay.
found it. I don't know why it didn't come up straight away. Sorry, what I need is a con save from Zavro as this dagger hits you.
Oh, that'll be
No.
better.
Wow.
You are poisoned and will take 2d10 of poison damage.
Holy hell.
And you are able to identify this dagger as a bit of a dick. It's a dagger with venom.
Zavro, what are you doing over there?
Alright.
However, it does seem to be lodged. The sprung trap seems to be just in front of an unusual pattern of rocks. It looks like somebody has dug up this bit of ground and put it back together.
Okay. Well, I'd like to get this dagger out if I can without triggering the damn thing again.
It's currently in you. So yeah.
Oh, it's. Oh, I thought it was still stuck in the floor, not in me.
No,
but
no,
okay.
no, it's
No,
sprung
no.
out straight into you.
I
Fine, I'll take it.
I would like to run over to Zavril.
You give him +5.
While mid running, be like, look out! And then, as I want to take the dagger out of him, and as I like with one hand, and then with the other, as I do, I will lay on hand 1 point to neutralize the poison.
Aw.
Josh, I think that might cost you 5 points.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, 5 points. Robbing me blind here.
Yeah, it's 5 points to cure the poison. But
Yes.
you can indeed remove his. Why does the unseen servant have no axe?
Savril is our unseen servant.
Oh, okay. But yes, you are-
And then yes, and then as I neutralize it, just like gesturing wildly, like with the dagger. What was you thinking? You can't just walk into places. Have you not seen the bear trap, Zavril? You have to think about this.
I was examining. I'll have you know.
Examining does not mean being stabbed.
I really want Sullivan to get hit by a trap right now. These things. You
but
gotta
as
be careful.
Sullivan and Zavril, you are stood in front of a strange pattern of unusual rocks upon the ground. It's like somebody.
I'd like
put
to
the flooring
step
down
away
weirdly.
I'd like to step away from the pattern, and
Okay.
Zavril, I think you should do the same.
No, I'm going to
Alright.
take a closer look.
Oh,
No,
my-
I'll get in there. I wanted to start digging.
Okay. Oh, you're just gonna dig?
No!
How are you digging through rock? It's
Oh, it's rocks.
They're laid
I
stones.
thought you meant.
Big
Oh,
The
boy.
okay.
stones are laid
Oh,
in the
oh,
ground
shit.
in a strange manner.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant they looked like they had been like replaced.
They have.
Oh,
They've
is
been
it like-
taken out and then relayed in a strange way. It doesn't.
Yeah,
matter.
is it like is it like a mural?
A mural?
Mural?
Not
yeah.
like Aunt Muriel. It
Her,
also not like a
whoever
mural.
she is.
Wow.
whoever
No,
she
Muriel?
is.
Okay, so
Muriel
quite
also.
literally, if you imagine that you're on a cobblestone street, right? And somebody has taken 20 of the cobblestones and then replaced them in the opposite direction, horizontally instead of vertically, right? It's like that. It just stands out as an area that's been laid weirdly.
Okay.
And it's done more recently.
Looks very deliberate.
Mhm.
Okay.
You were making a
never
closer
mind.
look. Was that?
I will.
Yeah, what's with this whole patterning thing? What's going on?
By your
What's right? What's
phenomenal
around it?
investigation check so far, give me one more.
This will be the one.
This will
Sid,
be
can you
the one.
jackhammer?
Wow.
I activate my jackhammer arm.
So you do think that perhaps this has been done to either conceal something or, I mean, probably beyond just the dagger that shot you.
Yeah.
Mm.
You think there might be some sort of puzzle to it, but you personally aren't able to work it out.
I'll try.
Okay. Glacius, what expertise do you bring to this situation?
A 6. No.
Step
I,
aside. I
Mhm.
box you guys out of the way.
Okay.
You send Naya.
And Callum, you can make your investigation check with advantage.
Oh, goody.
This is
I
a very
love
specific
that.
reason.
Okay, 16.
Cool.
Not
You
a
will
great
notice very quickly that
advantage.
they're inlaid in and around the rocks are slight tiny bits of metal. It is a mechanical device.
Ooh. Like under it or the rocks,
The rocks
are
have
part
been,
of
like,
it?
Part of it.
Oh,
And
shit.
you work out that there is some order of rocks that need to be pressed.
Oh my
to
god, they're
open it.
buttons.
They're buttons. Exactly.
Oh
You
no.
can- with a 16, you are able... It was a 16, right? I'm not dreaming.
Yes.
Yeah, with a 16, you are able to identify that there are 4 rocks to press.
Okay.
But that is amongst the 25 that are available. And you don't know what order.
Before we start pressing things, I want to just look around the rest of this place first.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a investigation check. I think.
I'll go over
Should
here.
we go
I'm
next,
looking for traps, by the way.
Oh, you're looking for traps? Okay. Then give me
Well,
2
before I
investigation
go
checks.
in.
One
Okay.
to look for traps and one to look for something.
The first one was a 18.
Great, you do indeed identify that there are no more traps in this area. The entrance to the captain's quarters seems to be the only other trapped place in this area.
That second investigation check was a natural 20 for a 28.
With a natural
Jesus.
20, you may even just get the answer. So there is what looks like a sort of rough carving. Do you remember there was a lid on the desk?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was just a sort of rough knife carving But as you look more closely, you do notice that it resembles the patterns of the rocks.
Oh.
And there are little Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, and 4 engraved into
Check
some of
that
the rocks.
out.
And as you go back, I need you to roll 2d12s, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes. Uh-oh, the treasure card's coming to get you.
Oh, good. I thought it was damage.
But again...
5 and 8.
Okay, we have ascertained this whole area, so bear with me a second. I'm just going to do that.
Bad
open up the
rolls
map
for
to
me.
everybody. So you got a 5 and an 8, is that right?
Yeah, you know.
Okay. That will give you a 10 gold pieces, 272 silver pieces, and a scroll of... It's a bard.
We have a bard here.
We do have a bard here. Do we have a bard
We
here?
do? We don't have a bard here.
His name is Zavril.
Oh yeah, he kind of is a bard. What do you think about it?
Well then.
But you will find a cantrip of a scroll of minor illusion in him.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, do you know what? We're gonna up your roll to a 7. No,
Yay.
we can't. No, that's a shrine. We don't want a shrine. 10 gold, 172 silver, and then on top of that, another 250 gold pieces, and an assortment of gems.
Whoa.
Is there a diamond?
No, but you do guesstimate their worth to be another 300 gold.
Oh,
that's cool.
Wow.
You would assume that this is what they've taken from the merchants.
Alright, so they were like actually robbing them then.
You're saying we
Or
should
partially.
return this stuff?
No,
We don't know what merchants they stole it from.
I'm just saying it in general.
Yeah.
So
I was going to gently pry the dagger of venom out of Elliot's hand and just.
Yeah.
Stop being dangerous with daggers. He's turning around giving a speech.
Actually, that's what it was like.
okay, but other than that, you think that you have generally found everything here. There was a 20-foot piece of silk fabric in the captain's room. If you want to take that with you, you may.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna ask.
It's a pale
Do we
silver.
want to check out the pattern to try to figure out the answer for the rock thing?
We
Or
did.
Have we not okay.
That's how you got to this chest of treasure.
Oh, okay. I thought that was in the captain's quarters.
No, it's in the entranceway.
Okay. Do we want to check out the trees before we leave?
Oh yeah.
Okay, they are dotted about, right? And they
I mean,
you
the-
passed quite a few
yeah.
of them on your way.
The specific ones that have been cut down. What's special about them?
They're all the same type of tree.
Yeah, that's what I would have assumed.
kind of
yeah.
What
tree?
type of tree?
they've left-
Oh,
I don't know. Do
birch?
you know that?
How old is it?
Give me a tree check, nature, please.
the only trees I know are the ones that are named after professors.
Hang on. With guidance, 21.
Is it a sycamore?
Very nice.
Sorry, I need the nature check.
21.
21. I missed that. It is a rowan.
Ooh, best diamond
Professor
pearl. Nice.
Rowan.
Oh, every
It's
professor
Gen 4,
names
you
the
don't
same thing.
understand.
Yeah. Every professor's
cool,
named
sorry,
after a
it has
tree.
nothing to do with D&D. Right, that's all I got.
I thought we were talking about Harry Potter. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, bringing the focus back. Rowan trees are useful in something specific. Zavril and Obi, you can give me a history check, I think.
Guidance to OB.
Okay. Well, I got it. That's funny. Yeah.
Okay.
I need them from both of you, please. Oof, rough. So 2 different things. Obi with the guidance, please. Thank you.
12.
Okay. So Obi, you have seen the ashes of rowan trees used in some rituals, or at least you've read in books about rituals that they can be used in. Zavril, you know that rowan on a larger scale can be used as constructs in like magical circles, specifically teleportation circles.
Oh.
So they've been taking the trees out from here. They've been using them to build teleportation circles for the Shadow Veil in, I'm guessing, various places.
That is a lot of
Really
assumption,
bad
but
news.
yes.
Well, considering that this place was like held by the Shadow Veil, that would be a reasonable assumption to make, right?
Perhaps, but Obi has also pointed out that the ashes of rowan trees can be used in certain rituals.
Right.
That can be
Okay.
used for sort of darker purposes. So you know it's something to do with summoning or teleportation.
Why not both?
Zavril,
Those
you
are really
also
concerning.
know that you also know that teleportation between Shadowvale lands and and Sogravia is impossible. The entire border has been warded by the Magus Arcane and the elves combined to prevent any teleportation across that border.
So are they
Well,
teleporting from
that-
within Sogravia?
Exactly.
The good news is, yeah.
The
The
teleportation
good news is,
circle.
yeah, if it isn't able to be used to bring reinforcements in, that's brilliant. But you know,
Oh,
it's
it
still
could
easy to get
be-
around.
I just want to clarify really specifically the borders of Sogravia and the Shadowvale lands have been warded against teleportation.
Could they use it to summon bear traps?
Probably a lot more than that.
I'm not magically inclined, so I don't know. For all I know, they could do one a day.
So just to clarify, that would go along the border like this, you know,
Yeah.
all the way like this, and you would assume some distance out to sea. Bye.
Can I ask you a question? Are the people who are living on this island looking from afar thinking, God, they're really going through it at the
No,
moment?
because I am currently not on roll 20.
Oh, okay.
My entire window is
Yeah.
crashed.
Oh,
Island up to the
no.
north.
Yeah, are they watching up there going, gosh, they're really,
That
really
is
having
part
a
of
hard
Sogravia.
time over there. Oh,
As
damn
part
it.
of Sogravia, there are Loxodons living there and Astral Elves.
Ah. Ooh.
Oh.
Is that
we
where
should go
Astrid came
there.
from?
You don't know?
Who knows?
Who knows?
You
I
mean this
think
island up
Ashton
here,
came
yeah?
from the
You
stars.
mean this island up here?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
There are Loxodon and Astral Elves living out there. Just worth noting, this little island over here is an island where a lot of Goliaths collect. It's
Goliath
Yeah.
get the tiny island, huh?
Yeah, it's fitting. It's poetic
It's
justice.
not that small. It's not that small, really. But yeah.
The Astral Elves are probably trying to make a spaceship. They're like, we should have never landed on this planet.
Oh God. Here we go.
Anyways,
Well,
But that's just a theory.
this is
Game theory.
I feel like we've learned a lot.
Okay, so you
Yes.
found the missing soldiers.
Yep.
You have interred their bodies and collected any personal belongings to return news of them back to Van Hunt. You have found the bandits' encampment. You know that there are a few more bandit encampments around, but that's probably not your job to seek out. You can if you wish. Just try and seek them out, but
it's a lot of side quests.
Yeah, but we might level up.
Or
I
no,
don't think we will.
I don't think we will. If we haven't leveled up to this point with everything that we fought, we're not leveling up by
Oh, no, we
fighting a
level
couple
up
more
from
bandits.
story moments and big moments.
Yeah.
I forget. Yeah.
Let's
Let's go over the border. That would be a big moment.
No, it wouldn't. No.
yeah, you could level up
It
and
would-
die in the same
Yeah.
episode.
No.
It's what we
Um,
deserve.
Are we continuing on the road again?
I think yeah.
Were
just-
we?
Hell
We
yeah.
were going to go to Justern to speak with the Dawn Guard, right? Regarding the situation in Farron.
I mean, we could, yeah.
Yes to that.
Just to remind you that the Eastern Crossroads is a Dawn Guard outpost. So if you wish to stop there instead, that was what was discussed.
Okay.
That's
That's
what we
fine.
said to do. Alright, yeah.
The guy who
Fantastic.
sent for the soldiers that went missing is in the Eastern Crossroads.
Oh, so yeah, that's a perfect place. We can just be like,
Those
yo,
ones
we
are
found
great.
them. They're dead. Fuck yeah.
Cool.
But it is approaching 7 o'clock in the evening, 8 o'clock in the evening. The sun is beginning to set, and you wouldn't get to the Eastern Crossroads till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So can I assume that a long rest is in order?
I would love that.
Yeah, why not? What is this
all
badger
just-
doing on Elliot's head?
You don't want to know.
What the badger doing?
What the badger doing? Oh my god. Does that wolf just stay indefinitely?
Until dawn,
Ah, how sweet.
and then it disappears into dust.
Oh
Why
no.
does it look like it's got rabies?
That's what I'm saying. This thing looks so
Because you
vicious.
looked at it weird.
It looks at me weird.
Glacius, gigantic dog. Oh my god, Obi's dog is bigger.
Oh.
Wow.
He was casting a large reduce on these animals.
I don't know.
Aww.
Are you
Huckleberry on
getting
his plate.
chunky?
He doing
Damn,
magic.
bro, that's a big ass chipmunk, bro. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, get the pets. Oh, Rocky, of course.
The firebending chipmunk. You're muted, James. We can't hear you.
Don't blame myself.
What's for dinner, Glacius?
Are you... Yes, are we just investigating tokens, or are we doing anything in our campsite?
I'll cook some food.
At some point, I'm gonna just wander over and find myself set next to Elliot.
Oh my god.
If you know,
bro.
at some point when he's not surrounded by. Thank you, Fox.
all of the pets.
How cute.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sullivan will just be. I've never sharpened a sword before, but in movies they use just a rock. So
Oh, West
whetstone.
Stone.
Stone.
You have a
Yes.
whetstone in your inventory to do it with?
Just a loose rock.
absolutely do not. I was just gonna pick up a rock.
Scraping the rock along the edge.
Are you using Rocky? Is that what's happening?
Oh no! Just letting out little screams as he scrapes across. No, I don't have a whetstone because I didn't know that's what I need.
Yes, I did
yeah.
say that it was one of the free items, so you can pick up once.
Okay, thank you. Then yes, with a whetstone and
Josh
whatever.
might not know. Elliot does.
Yeah, whatever prep I need to do to sharpen my longsword, I shall be doing so.
Love that. Wow.
I
I
think
wanna
it's fair
do
to
that
say
too.
I'm probably doing that every single time we take a long rest.
Polishing armor, updating weapons, but sorry, Ashrin, you were gonna sit by Sullivan, and I'm assuming for a reason.
Yeah.
No.
So, we haven't really talked, any of us, like, at all, really. We're just kind of, you know, together because a lady in a tavern told us to be. And I'm not really a people person, so I'm kind of the last person to ask this, but I kind of just wanted to know what your story is. The child, it seemed personal.
Yeah, it kind of was. By the way, you're doing a great job so far for someone who isn't accustomed to this. Yeah, I suppose I did take that very personally. I try not to, in terms of work. But you see, my mother and father and my little sister fled Sogravia to Milton, where it's a bit safer. And when we met that girl at the farm, maybe made a bit too personal bond. But I know that I'll see them soon, and then I'll take Dexter out of my pocket.
Aw.
When I said goodbye to them at the whatever the word is where ships go to.
Port.
Yeah,
Docks?
the docks. Yeah. Oh my god, what's wrong with me today? Yeah. When I said
The
goodbye to
airport.
them at the docks, she gave me Dexter, and I promised that I would return him to her. And And so yeah.
How long ago was that?
That was about 3 years ago.
I was gonna say you're like a child and they just leave you in Sogravia to go to Milton. That's what I thought was happening at first.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Alright, what do I know about the lifespan of Dexter?
I would assume that a lizard like that could live sort of 7 to 10 years. I have absolutely no concept of how long a lizard can live in real life.
Okay.
Not long.
And I don't
He's not dying
Depends on the
anytime soon.
lizard.
He's not dying anytime soon. But yeah, so does that explain it a little bit more?
I mean, yeah, but you chose to stay here instead of safety.
Well, I had recently taken my vows, and
You're married?
and my mum wasn't too happy about me staying, as you can imagine, but you know, I feel like it is my duty to help defend this land, and even if that does mean not making it, I would have at least done my duty.
I mean, you almost did it.
Can't really say that I understand that kind of loyalty, but it keeps us alive, so fair enough.
Well, hopefully, you know, after a couple more of these talks, you'll at least be that passionate to us. I hope.
Astrid just abandons it.
Yeah, literally. I hope, and I kind of like I'll nudge you with my elbow, like friendly, as I'm sharpening my sword.
Yeah, this people thing's gonna take some getting used to. Alright, well, it's a good talk, and I'm just gonna, like, awkwardly wander off into the darkness where I can't be seen.
Yeah, that's fine. Bye, Ashton.
I must go now.
Talking.
So,
Into
Okay.
the shadows.
who's your new character next week? Astrid never seen again.
I must go. My people need me.
That was too much social interaction. Gotta dip.
Yeah, I mean, I think Astrid does make a good point. Obviously, you guys have now been together for 3 weeks. Is that correct? No, sorry, 2 weeks. 11 days, in fact. 11 days have passed.
Not even 2 weeks.
Not
I don't know
even 2
you
weeks,
guys.
Fuck
we
are
spent
you?
11 days on the road together. But there hasn't. I mean, I suppose, you know, you've got a little bit of information about each other. You know, you'll know who's from the Dawn Guard, who's from the Magus Arcane, and who's from Juster, and who's from the village down the road, and who lives in a forest. You'll know that little bit,
There it
those
is.
little bits of information. And
We got
obviously,
2 of those.
you'll know whether people are married or have children, or indeed whether that's
Do you know that?
past. If
Anyone married with kids? I'm curious.
sort of if people
no.
have
Like
a
chosen to share
forest.
that.
I no, never again in a James campaign will I be married.
I think it's fair to say nobody is currently married or with children. Is that correct?
Boy, do I have a surprise for you.
What do I
Actually,
Obi has a
greatest
hatchery,
bachelor.
600 kobold children.
Oh my god.
An army of
What?
kobolds.
But what
I
about?
don't know that I would have.
Yeah. That's what I was
I don't
asking.
know that I would have told you guys, but
That's fine.
Callum definitely was married and he has kids somewhere. They're here.
Somewhere.
No, they're in Sogravia somewhere.
But as I said, I'm not sure how much of that it will be shared, but certainly you
I
know
would
that
not have
nobody's
told
got
you
a
guys
wife
that.
waiting down the road.
No.
You are all chose because as much as anything, you're available, right? Your lives are your duties, and your duties are your lives. For the most part, some of you are just along for the adventure. But as I said, like, you'll get common knowledge, but other than that, anything else is up to you guys to share. I mean, it's as I said, it's been 11 days. It's beginning to look like you might work together for a while.
Who wants to go next in backstory talk?
Well, you don't have to. We don't have to necessarily have a group share. But yeah, you can
Everyone
definitely
sit
No.
in a circle, say kumbaya.
I'd like to, as Ashran's disappeared like Homer into a hedge, I will turn to Obi. Was that your magic? I saw saved me in the previous battle?
Yeah. I don't know where it comes from.
Oh, I think it comes from your incredible power, Obi. You'll be a fine sorcerer yet.
Oh,
He has a little smile of confidence on his face.
With his dog crushing.
Have you always been successful with your magic, or is this being difficult to control?
I don't know. One day I was able to do this, and I don't know how it started. And they saw me. Someone saw me use my magic, and they asked me to come help.
Incredible, Obi. Do you suppose I could one day wake up with that magic?
Maybe. I don't know how it works.
Amazing. If I did, would you teach me?
Yeah, I would love to teach you.
Then I pray for the day that comes.
We're just gonna stand up with a trying to look strong now and say, first you need to get a cool magic wand like this.
Ooh, where would I find one?
I got this one from my town I'm from.
Well then, I'll keep an eye out to get one for myself. What's the next step? I'll stop sharpening my stone and put my sword away.
I don't know. I was just
happened.
I was just able to do it.
Amazing.
I saved my little village.
oh my god.
Incredible. Your power is and like I saw today, truly can protect us all. I'm very glad that you're by our side, Obi.
I'm glad you're here to help me. I don't know anyone.
Of course. Anything you need, I'm right here.
Obi's gonna give Sullivan a confident hug.
Aww, I'll give him a tight hug back.
I can't believe it. He's only 4 years old.
4 years old, already a serial killer.
Aww.
Think about it.
They grow quicker than kobolds. But regardless, you guys are able to take a long rest in the following morning.
Hey.
Did you duplicate? Okay, never mind. I thought for a second that was two foxes. It is not. It's a fox and a Elliot.
Fox and Sullivan just sleep together in the same tent.
The following morning, you guys are able to sort of get up, get ready for the road. Any plans, any thoughts, any actions?
Before going to bed, could I have done something?
Yeah, so sorry.
No.
Sorry, I'm just aware that we're not really. Yeah, if it's roleplay, then take your time. I'm just moving things along when it's not roleplay.
No, I was just gonna try and find herbs and ingredients.
Oh yeah, so for an hour each night, you guys can always do those sorts of things. Go ahead and give me an ability check.
Yes. And while I'm doing this, my friend will appear. My wild companion. They'll just be perched on my shoulder. As a familiar, and give me the help action.
Okay.
So
They're sort of looking out for unusual bits of sort of contrast within the plantation, stuff like that. What did you get?
13.
A 13, you sort of focus about for a little while, and you find a couple of bits of ephedra leaf, the 0.2, and then you come across a strange plant. You're not 100% certain if this is something that could be used. You think that maybe it's not really used for alchemy, but you pick it anyway because it smells nice.
Oh.
You think maybe it might have other properties. You can take 0.4 of eucalyptus, which you will find under an ING instead of ALC. Because it is not, as far as you know, it doesn't have any alchemical properties.
Okay.
Yeah. Following morning, breakfast is cooking, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
What is breakfast?
Oh, we haven't.
Something.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. Eggs.
Eggs three
toast.
Wait a minute,
All
Fox. Are you vegan or vegetarian? We need to settle this.
Well, that's what the toast is for.
We've gone through this enough
Are you-
times.
I don't remember if you're vegan or vegetarian.
I don't even know. It's vegetarian.
So
Yeah.
you eat milk and
You
eggs.
can have eggs.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
How do
Oh,
you
makes
like
things
your
easier.
eggs?
I don't know. I rarely have them.
Oh my goodness. Maybe
Cookies.
Glacius could give you one of each. See which one you
Yeah,
like.
because I just have like 15 eggs.
I
on me
don't
all
know.
the time.
I don't keep track of the food. I just eat what's in front of me.
Exactly.
And you keep doing that, buddy.
You.
So does this mean you're easily satisfied?
Yeah. That's how everyone
Yeah.
should be.
Wow. So that makes it very easy.
I'm not quite sure. I don't quite sure what Zevran's implying there.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more.
Literally,
say no
I'm
more.
like, excuse me?
Are you also readily available?
I know.
Just the
what?
simple man, the
Is-
simple way.
Is this
Easily
Vidalcan's
satisfied.
way of flirting?
Yeah.
I'm
think
not
so.
opposed. I
No.
just want to clarify.
No, it is most definitely not.
Okay, are we
Where
heading on
would
to-
this man get this idea?
Are we heading on to the Eastern Crossroads in the morning?
Correctamundo.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so you know that the person who put out the request to the soldiers is Knight Encumbent Marlon. And it's pretty easy to find this Dawn Guard outpost. It consists of sort of a series of circular tents around one permanent building. The permanent building is squat and stone and very sort of utilitarian. It has 2 rooms in it. You can see that from like the outside. There's just 2 windows and a door in the middle. The door is open. There is sort of a little bit of light coming from inside, and there's a few Dawn Guard soldiers sort of pacing up and down in the area. Somebody seems to be giving a report, and it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon when you get there. What's the plan?
Report what we found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just head straight to Marlon. So when you get into the camp, I'm sure if you ask about, somebody will point you into Marlon. Marlon is in the utilitarian building. He is the only permanent resident of this outpost. He has a bedroom and an office, and that's it. And he is in his office. When the soldier is finished reporting to him, he looks up to you. Sort of, come in.
Good morning.
And welcome.
Afternoon.
Thank you.
I
We
don't
Sorry?
know if I recognize you all.
well, my name's Elliot Sullivan. This is Callum, Obi, Ashen, Glacius, and Zavro. Have I missed any?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Fox.
missed
Nope.
fuck.
You didn't miss anyone.
Yeah, very well. And your travellers on the road?
We are known as the Shadowhunters.
A mercenary group.
With a bit
No.
more dignity.
More like an adventuring group, to say the least.
Mercenaries with dignity. I've heard it all.
Regardless of our titles, we bring troubling
Sorry,
news.
can I
from-
just clarify? Elliot and Glacius, is neither of you going to say you Dawn Guard members?
I would assume that my
I'll
current
report.
attire
Yeah.
states that.
Right, okay. Well, I assumed as much, but yeah, you would say that you're sort of a knight errant or whatever.
Yes.
So they
Yeah,
know what's
Glacius
right.
would
okay.
report.
Great. So yes, once he hears your ranks, he's sort of, well, welcome, soldier. Please report.
We have troubling news from Thraxton. Thraxton. Yes.
You do?
We do infiltration into the ranks.
Do you mean Farron?
Do I?
Yes.
Thraxton
I
is the
mean,
city
Farron.
What troubling news does he have of the
I
trucks
mean,
apart from people aren't
first of
leaving
all,
the tavern
a
for
bar
years?
that people aren't leaving? Oh my goodness. No, yeah, Farron, sorry, my bad.
Oh,
Farron.
well, indeed. Please tell all, and I'm sure you will give him a vivid description
shall
of
tell
everything that's
all.
happened. Probably more accurately than not knowing which town it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once you are concluded your report on Farron, he says, well, that's important news, soldier. I appreciate that. I will forward that information immediately to my superiors at Justin.
Thank you.
One more thing. I know that this isn't like this wasn't your place, and you weren't necessarily the one who did it. But if you could also report to try to get the Furian Guard and the Magus Arcane, putting them together in that area is just. It was a disaster waiting to happen. And luckily, in this case, we were able to prevent that disaster from happening. But
Are you reprimanding me, soldier, for the incompetence of others to work together?
I'm just saying, someone put necromancers right next to very heavily religious men.
The Magus Arcane were not instructed as to who they should send, nor were the Dawn Guard, nor were the Furian Guard. Those faults are their own. But it was
Something
an
has to
instructional
be done.
exercise. At some point, they will have to cooperate on the front lines in more desperate times. It is
Okay,
most
but
important
still.
to foster goodwill between many parties. It is certainly not my issue if those two groups can't work well together, though I'm sure it will fall upon the Dawn Guard as usual to clean up after their messes.
So then, why not be proactive and
And never
prevent
put them
said
together?
messes? No, just prevent the messes from happening. If
You would
the
have
Dawn
to
Guard
speak
is
to the
responsible.
leaders of the Furian Guard and the Magus Arcane to understand why they sent such troublesome people to deal with such an important job. We decided to foster the two groups together at Farron because it was an outpost flanked by two Dawn Guard outposts. If there was a breach, the Dawn Guard were ready to step in, but in the meantime, training those soldiers to work together is absolutely vital.
Then,
Clear, soldier.
sir, I understand that, but at the same time, you have to understand, like, the atmosphere that was there. The only thing stopping them from killing each other is their commanding officers. And as you say, if it is the Dawn Guard who has to clean up this mess, then you aren't cleaning up a mess right now. You're just watching
already
it spill.
taking responsibility if it goes wrong. In the meantime, they should take responsibility for making it work.
Was it that hostile there that they were gonna kill each other?
Not even slightly.
No, I don't
Exaggerating
think
a little
so.
bit. That's not the point. That's not the point Glacius is trying to make. He's making it sound a little bit more urgent, so that way it changes sooner. Because if he's just like, oh, they just don't like each other, they're like, it's
Should I
exactly
perhaps
what's
have them
happening now.
playing backgammon together in the side offices instead? Would that be
No.
less vital or dangerous? Well, in that case, they have to learn to work together. They're a vital
Okay,
part of the
but-
defense of this country.
I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just saying if you could speak to the leaders, because certainly they aren't going to listen to us. If you could speak to the leaders and say, hey, the troops that you sent there was not a good fit for the other factions that were sent there, that's all I'm saying to
I will
do.
pass
I'm not
on a
necessarily
note to
saying.
Mage Rialdan and the dude whose name I can't remember.
He must be very important then.
He remembers his name instantly, but I just can't hold
Yes.
names in my head at the same time. I will pass on notes to the superior officers in question, mentioning that their forces are not cooperating very well. It'll only be the 54th report to either Magus Arcane or Dawn Guard, or Furian Guard, that they have not performed adequately in their duties. And that's this month. For goodness
As
sake,
you
we're only
said,
on the
they are
23rd
still-
of June.
As you said, though, they are still a vital part of this country's protection.
That's why I put them
so,
together.
If everyone looking for once, like the sort of like up until this point, like the interactions Glacius has had with a lot of superior officers has been a lot of like respect and like knowing his place. But you can see he's starting to lose his cool a little bit, and he's just like, as he says that, he kind of just like leaves it there. He's just like, all right, you know.
Any further complaints, soldiers? Or did you have any other news?
No,
We
that
have
was
we have another report on the missing soldiers.
Oh, excellent. Well,
They were ambushed on the road by the bandit network that is currently. That's what I'm looking for.
they were overwhelmed by bandits?
From what we found, it was multiple parties of bandits working together with not only physically, but a lot of magically inclined bandits there as well. We believe they're...
Led by a shadow veil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the important part.
Changes things. I will
I had a monster
ask.
also.
I will ask a monster.
That slod thing, right?
No, that was just a
Not
random
relevant
encounter.
to the other groups, but it wasn't a random encounter. It wasn't a random encounter at all. You make a very good point. Because, as you remember,
Oh yeah,
Slards are paid,
they were
right?
hired. Yeah, they were hired.
So yes, this is most troublesome. I wonder why they wish to disrupt this area so specifically. I will send to Commander Anvar for a full troop of men. We must
should
make
we
sure
show
that
him
we're
that?
safe within our borders before we're safe without.
We did manage to take out a couple of the bandit camps, but we believe that there's still more out there.
Then you've performed excellently, and I believe that. Have you any proof of your victories?
I'm assuming we have something. Like, we have the bandit notes that we
Got the
took from the
money.
last camp.
We've also got the dust from the rocks that they crushed to
You do,
teleport.
but what is most important is you've got those merchant caravan documents, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Glacius will sort of ask for the notes and then hand them over. But as he's handing them over, he'll also say, the last camp that we found, though, they were cutting down. I don't remember what the name of the trees were, but they were cutting them down for specific reasons, most likely magical in nature. So that's
Type
something.
of tree
to
might be
consider.
quite important, although my magical knowledge is not great. We'll have to ask.
No,
Magus Arcane.
Rowan.
Glacius probably remembers
right,
the name.
okay, yeah, Rowan.
I, the player, doesn't remember the name.
That's fine.
Rowan, that's what it was.
Notes
Rowan.
you and very well, so John. I believe that then this group is owed this, and he reaches down into a sort of drawer of his desk and he hefts a sack onto the table. The bounty for the local bandits.
That's not necessary.
What the hell
That'd
is
be
it?
greatly
I've already
appreciated,
grabbed
and I'm
Yeah.
Please, the money is put aside for this very purpose already, and it comes from the crown's coffers, not the Dorgoth's. The bounty is earned, and it is important that we pay up, and people know that we pay up. Otherwise, people won't sort the bounties out. We're very glad for your clearing of the road in such troubled times, and it sounds like you fought some scary monsters in between. It's definitely yours, and there is 2,250 gold pieces in there.
What?
2,200.
It's probably not a
Nice.
number that divides by 7. Lucky you. Regardless, yeah.
I'll put it on the shared loot.
Okay. Well, thank you. You've done excellently, soldiers. Are you continuing on your travels? Or,
Most likely.
Do you have a particular direction in mind?
I think we're still. Are we still heading for Central Point? I don't know.
Yeah, that
I
was
think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
If you're headed to Centerpoint, I don't suppose I could press upon you a request.
Oh.
Anything.
Simply that there is a merchant's caravan. They're due to arrive in about 15 to 20 minutes, I think. They are traveling on to Centerpoint. They had requested a soldier's escort that I couldn't provide. But if you are willing to travel alongside them just for their safety, I'd much appreciate it.
I mean, we're all
Of
heading in the
course.
same direction.
Thank you. I'm sure they won't hold you up much. They are eager to get there and sell their goods.
Alright, I'm assuming with that we'll take our leave.
Thank you. Best of luck, soldiers.
As we leave, Glacius will say under his breath after he gets outside, it's like, this is why I never went any further in the Dawn Guard.
Do I hear that? Do I
He
need to
says
make a
he-
perception check.
He's saying it because he's saying it quiet enough that the commander himself can't hear it, but he's also not trying to hide that he's saying that because he is still visibly upset.
Yeah, then yeah, you can hear that.
I won't say anything here and now.
Okay.
I'll wait till it's dying, and I'm like, oh, you want healing? Remember what you said, bitch, about the tongue?
I didn't know Elliot was so petty.
Yeah, a little petty bitch about it.
Well, at least it's good to know others find their own as infuriating as the Magus Arcane can be sometimes.
Well, the only problem is that the Furion Guard's a lot more responsible with the defenses, and they just sit here and be like, oh, well, tough shit, they're not working together. Even though we're actively telling them that this is a problem. And they're just like, well, we'll do... And he starts to begin to go off, and then he stops himself. He's like,
Is the Dawn Guard in charge of those people at Farron?
Not specifically. They have so the chain of command doesn't ever allow the Dawn Guard to order a member of the Furion Guard or the Mage's Arcane Realm. But the Dawn Guard is responsible for posting the different for posting the different groups to different outposts. So it is the Dawn Guard who's decided to put the Mage's Arcane and Furion Guard together at Farron.
Mm-hmm.
But it's then up to the Mage's Arcane and the Furion Guard, A, who they send there, and B, to then deal with those people who've managed.
I don't know. I think he made sense.
I'm not saying that he didn't make sense. I'm just saying the cavalier attitude that he had towards it, and the true lack of understanding of what's going on there is what the problem was.
Well,
He said that he would report what happened there to his superiors. Was there any more that he could have done?
Well, do you remember what he said leading up to that? It was the 53rd or 4th.
Yes, a
of
lot of
him
things are
saying
happening.
I get the feeling that he isn't saying this as saying that you're doing bad, but rather a case of it's the Dawn Guard feeling they're superior to everyone else. As you cannot lie and say that you did not see the emotions that he had about how the Dawn Guard has to clean everything up because the other two are so inept and can't do it themselves.
Well, I'm not saying that those views are particularly correct. However, I'm still not quite sure what you would have wanted him to do in this situation.
It
seems like he's a man full of complaints and not many solutions.
And is it up to him to get those solutions?
At this point, it may well be up to all of us, or any of us.
Well, then looking for you, Zavro, we are the solution.
But here's the thing about that, Sullivan. What are we to do? We tried to solve it ourselves, but it isn't done at the soldier level. It is done at the higher up level, which is the problem, because the higher ups don't understand that.
Yeah, so do you know what we do in this situation, Glacius?
Go to the king?
We keep trying. And we keep persisting. And if we need to speak to the higher ups of the Furion Guard, or the Dawn Guard, or the Mage's Arcane, then we do so. But there is no use taking your frustrations out on someone who cannot change what is going on over there.
Sullivan, it wasn't me saying this wasn't an attempt to try to take my anger out on him. It was, and me saying that I never wanted to go higher up in the Dawn Guard because of this reason, is because the higher up the chain you go, the more bureaucracy is involved in these situations, which there is a time and place for it. It's just, as someone who has seen the front lines and knows what's going on, I feel like bureaucracy often gets in the way of that. And so,
as you say that, a dwarf sort of comes a little closer and sort of, I agree, down with the paper pushers! Hi, I'm Bernard. Are you guys I don't know, he told me your names, but I forgot them. You're the escort for the soldiers, right? For the merchants, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Great! Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hello, Blue Man! And he sort of he shakes his ginger beard at you, and he looks over, my, you're a little kobold, aren't you? Fantastic. Oh my god, what's that? And he tries to, wiggle Callum's chin. And then he sort of looks up to Fox, and he's like, hey up there! And Glacius, hey up there! And then he looks over to Sullivan. Oh, are you with these guys?
Yes.
You're a bit normal, aren't you?
Someone needs to be.
Oh, didn't see you there. Oh, you've got an elf. Well,
Racist.
shall we make onwards?
Yes.
Well, welcome along to Durnad's Traveling Merchant Circus. Shall we make a move on?
Oh my gosh, what is this guy's name?
Circus is not the same as what you're thinking circus is. They're not jugglers and
Durnad.
fire breathers.
Love him. We're in the
his
circus
name-
again, baby.
No, but what they do is we sell all sorts of things, knickknacks and the like, trinkets and fun stuff, you know. Got to keep the joy up on the road. Are you ready? Let's head on out, if you don't mind. I'm in a bit of a rush.
Yeah.
There's a festival going on down at Centerpoint. I want to get there in time.
Festival.
Aye, it's tomorrow, and I've got firecrackers.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
Callum and Sid both
Both what? Both mute?
look excited.
Okay, you just went. Callum and Sid both.
Sorry.
That's all right. It was great. Loved it. So yeah, Durnad is sort of like, he's this absolutely garrulous dwarf. He's got a huge ginger beard. His bushy eyebrows reach right into his hair that is right down his back and almost like dreadlocks. He's got a hand axe at his side, and just sort of almost on like a cross belt, as if it's. Do you know when you have ammunition for a gun across your shoulder? Well, instead he's got 5 wands.
This guy rules.
And he, I'd like you to meet my wife. This is old Bernie, and he brings her over, and she's almost as bearded as he is. She's got sort of big bushy brown eyebrows, and her hair is in pigtails. And she looks at you, and she's quite clean for a dwarf. She's like, "Oh hi, you're gonna keep us safe, are you?"
We sure are. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, fantastic! Do you have a name?
My name is Sullivan, and I can't go through the list of everyone's
I don't
names.
know.
I thought Durnad said you had a group name, but I lost it.
The Shadowhunters.
Shadowhunters, that's cool.
Yes.
I like it. All right, let's rock on. And with that, they leap up on top of their wagon, and you will notice that they
I
have,
hear rock and stone.
I don't know.
Rock
maybe.
is stone.
They have 4 or 5 other dwarves, 2 halflings, 1 rock gnome, and a fairy traveling with them.
Oh my god. These guys rule.
Yeah, and they're sort of, they're all noisy and rambunctious and loud, and it's only sort of a minute or 2 into going where he's just like, "Play us a song, will you, love?" And they sort of begin to sing as they move along the way. Yeah, I mean, you'll hear it as we go. It's got some great lyrics. And they all begin to sort of sing along. Is it going to kick in? There we go.
Obi's gonna try and learn the song as we move and try to sing with them.
Okay. This is a song all about a dirty old man.
Never mind.
Oh.
And basically, Bern has written this about her husband, Durnad.
Aww.
Because he's a dirty old man. And as the wagon rumbles onwards, I need a D100 from Josh.
Another life.
Oh, we've lost number 1. Oh, 2 out of 50, you can't roll a 2.
Got 17.
17, what do you have? We're not fighting another death slot if we if we get there.
We have a lot more to help fight now.
Oh, fantastic. You're walking along a perfectly normal path. When you notice this beautiful silver crystalline tower, almost 30 foot tall, just around the corner past the hill. It is completely unnatural to the environment. Not expected.
My goodness. I'll turn to the rest of the party. Is this something we should investigate on our travels?
I
what?
am intrigued, I'm not gonna lie.
I can always feel the frustration going on there with that.
Yeah. It's a beautiful silver tower.
We have a job to do. Should we finish that?
Bernard sort of turns to you and, oh, don't worry, I want to take a few minutes to get distracted by that. If you can come out with anything to sell, I'll sell it.
And in that case, shall we? Investigate?
Yeah.
It was very nice, Bern. It was a good rendition this time. You still sound like a man. And with that, you guys are able to the sounds of them playing their music and instruments rambunctiously behind you, you are able to head up to a tower and have a little look around. What are you looking for? What's the plan?
Is it looking magical in any way?
Yeah, what's it all about?
It is beautiful, it's silver, and it is made almost entirely of sort of 1 or 2 pieces of spiraling metal all the way to the top. There is no sign of any door at any side.
May I take the time to detect magic and see if I can identify any kind
It is
of
near blinding in its conjuration, evocation, enchantment, and illusion magic. The illusion seems focused around a smaller area, perhaps almost door shape at the front.
Then I would like
touch the
to
wall.
push straight through that as if there was nothing blocking the way.
Who visits? You hear boom out of the door. And as you press the illusion, you'll all notice it is an illusion. And there is a door, and within that door is what appears to be half the face of a dragon. It's like as if somebody had just taken just the jaws and placed it on the door. And it yells
Oh.
at you.
Hello. Who are you?
Who am I? You come knocking at my door? Manners, introduce yourself first.
Very well then. My name is Zavril. It's an interesting place you have here. I wanted to have a look and see what on earth this is.
Are you a scholar of sorts?
Somewhat, yes.
Ah, but if you have knowledge to share, then come on in. And the door opens up, and standing quite sort of standardly within the tower is a gentleman who you will immediately recognize as one of the headmasters of the Magus Arcane. This is Novanius. He's known to be quite laid back. He's an excellent teacher. He's quite gentle and scholarly, and he's got sort of long grey hair, and he is wearing his traditional wizardly robes, deep blue with silver stars all across them. Looks at you and, do come in. Sorry for the scariness of the guy on the door, but I've got to keep travellers away. You know? Everybody be knocking.
Understandable.
This is my
apologies, headmaster. I didn't realise this was your tower.
No
I've
problem
never
at
seen
all.
this place before.
This is my library. Please come on in. And
Oh, fantastic.
it's a bit confusing because he says it's his library, but it is quite simply a sitting room. You look up and there's some swirling, unusual magic above you, but there is no signs of any library whatsoever.
So where is it?
Okay,
Where is it,
so
and
come
how
in.
is it you conceal your books then?
No, it's all shadows and it's just a bit of fun. Here, and he
No
sort of once again makes a gesture, and the room, the swirling magic above begins to clear away, and you see that the entire tower is ringed with row upon row upon row of bookshelves, and there is a sort of spiral staircase going all the way up the inside of the tower. Of course, I don't keep all the books there. Some books are best kept a little more hidden, but, well, that is most of them, I suppose. Please come in, all of you. Let me get you some tea. Goodbye. And at his response, a silver teapot, sort of with little tiny angel wings, flaps over. And he's sort of like, "You've lost the cups again, dear." And she flies back, and then she sort of garrulously starts flying at a tray, and the teacups and saucers will pick themselves up and walk on over and sit themselves on the table in front of you, and the teapot will start pouring itself for 7, and or for 8, I suppose. He'll partake. He looks at you. Well, what brings you here? What? You traveling?
Yes, I'm currently escorting a bunch of merchants on their travels,
Oh, lovely.
taking a moment to stop off, shall we say.
Oh, very good. I hope they are still well protected. And then he hesitates for a moment, and he reaches up and he quite literally pulls his eye out. And then he starts doing this with it. And,
Scrying around, I guess.
Ew.
puts it back in. They're absolutely fine. They seem to... One of them is hitting another one with a lute, but apart from that, they seem okay. Anyway, so you're traveling north to south or south to north? Assuming you're traveling on the road and didn't come cross country.
From north to south.
Ah, excellent. At least one of you's got a sense of direction.
My sense of direction has waned in the past few years.
Oh, wonderful. So you're headed to Centrepoint, are you, for the festival?
Yes. Festival.
Lovely. Yes, festival. Oh, they have it every year. I don't know. It's the Festival of Lights. Quite enjoyable, usually.
Do you have plans to attend, or
No,
not this time?
After 500 or 600 summers of seeing it, it gets a little tedious. But up till then, it's quite enjoyable.
Do you know anything of the possible shady dealings that have been happening there recently?
Oh, yes, I managed to purloin one of them. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, yes, this. And he sort of pulls out what is like a little green snake, I guess. And it is writhing around as he sort of dangles it in the air. Quite dangerous, this little thing. Climbs inside your brain and gets you from the inside out. Nasty piece of work. Worth quite a lot to assassins. I purchased it as a, preventative, I guess. And he sort of inserts it back into a test tube and stops it. Nasty little bugger. Yes, well, yeah. Some shady dealings indeed. I wonder where he's getting them from, but... Oh, so many things to worry about and so little time. Little time to learn. I never thought I'd find myself rushed. Are you okay there, Simon?
Quite...
What did you need that for? If you don't
as I
mind
said, I
me
purchased it
asking?
as a preventative so that nobody else could. I'd like to study it and see how it works. I'm always a curious fellow, and it's hardly any danger to me.
That's very noble of you.
I try and do good whenever I can, though I must say I spend most of my time nose down in a book. I wonder if I'm helping anyone.
Would you be able to sketch out the person that you bought that from?
Yes, he looks like this. And he gestures with his hand, and an illusion of the very fellow will appear in the middle of the room.
Oh.
He looks like this.
He looks evil as well.
He does
Oh,
look
no, he's got a
very
peg leg.
shady.
That's Kef. He's a bit of a pirate, such a pirate of the land, I guess. He's always been known to get slightly unsavory goods and pass them on, but, well, both the Magus Arcane and Dawnguard have been guilty of turning a blind eye in exchange for, well, some goods, I guess, is the right way of putting it. He gets me some unusual and fairly illicit books, and he's also been able to, well, he seems to have an endless supply of pipeweed. And it's really difficult to get by, and some of the higher-ups in the Dawnguard and Magus Arcane, they're very glad for it, but recently the items he's been coming across are a little more nefarious. I will give you that. If you must interrogate him, try not to kill him. I'm sure he's a good guy underneath.
Would be our last resort, I
And
assure you.
he really is the only supply of September 13 pipeweed.
Wow.
Indeed. Well, like I said, that would be our last resort.
Yes.
Hopefully, if we can.
It is not good to upset
And-
all three headmasters of the Magus Arcane at the same time, if you catch me.
Well,
That's certainly not something I would like to do.
well, there are something's more important than pipeweed, but I will keep that in mind.
And yet I do find, as my life goes on, that they are few and far between.
Where do you where is it
Spit it out, young man.
collected? I suppose, for lack of a better word. The weed.
Oh no, it's not that kind of weed.
He wants the source.
No, it's
I do want to know where he
Who's your distributor?
Okay, well, tobacco then. Do you know where he
If I knew where he
proclaimed
was
it?
getting it, then I wouldn't need him, would I?
But it's not something that you could just buy at a regular store.
Oh no, I've even tried a detect thought spell on him to find his location. I can't find it at all.
Is this an addiction?
Oh, it's a
It's
pleasure.
the very nature
I
of
choose
tobacco.
to enjoy my pleasures. It is like a fine wine, or good brandy, or bread straight from the oven. I wouldn't like to go without it.
I see.
So, I would say that one of my age is a little past casual addiction. It's a choice. But it is one that I make most arduously.
And how much do you get, and how long does that last?
Oh, he usually supplies me, a bag sort of yay size.
Yep.
And, well, that usually lasts a couple of months.
Okay, I will keep what you said in mind.
Sullivan's gonna kill the guy.
Would you like to try some? It's very beautiful.
I'm
He lights up
fine,
his
thank
pipe.
I'm fine, thank you.
You will note that
I'll
there is
take
a
a hit of
lovely
that.
smell in the room. It is definitely... It is just like a traditional pipe. It is not. It is tobacco, as I said. It's not, anything that's going to give you any sort of hallucinogenic or any sort of high at all. It's just tastes very pleasant. It's quite, quite a pure smell. It's quite, it's warming. And indeed, and anybody who wishes to partake, he will sort of gesture with his hand and conjure more pipes. And as I said, just
Fantastic,
by all
if you do not
reel
mind.
him in, but just don't kill him. I mean, it's damn good pipeweed. Halflings haven't got a patch on this.
Like I
We're
said,
traveling on the road to Centerpoint for the Festival of Lights. Do you know about the origins of the Festival of Lights? Perhaps I could tell you.
Go
If
ahead.
if we have the time, yes. Right.
Knowledge shared is knowledge grown, right? If I share it with you, you can share it with another. Yes, so the Festival of Lights dates back over 2,000 years. Did you know that? Wow. It dates back to a star that fell from the very sky and landed upon this earth. For 6 months did it light the area around it. It glowed, that which fell, and stayed a slightly warm temperature for a long time, or so they say. It is believed to be the very essence of the stars themselves. Over the years, it broke down and disappeared, but travelled in the river. River Derwin has often carried little, tiny, sparkling silver lights, and for some reason they are most visible at this time of year. A date was picked. At night, lights will be cast above the river, and it glows a beautiful silver. We light candles and place them upon it, and that's the Festival of Lights. It's quite a beautiful ceremony. And a great excuse for a party. Speaking of party, the friends out there are getting quite rambunctious.
It seems that we're coming close to our time of needing to leave to get this lot ready.
Aye, that might be
They're
advisable,
so
but
rambunctious and they're
should you
growing
ever
impatient.
should you ever pass by my tower again, please, you're always welcome for a cup of tea, a smoke, and some news. I enjoy the news of the road. The Slard is most troubling, but the other's news was most expected. You told him nothing of anything that has happened. He's just plucked it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
we're
figured he
travel
would-
fast.
I apologize. It's habit now. I can't help it. Just it's quicker.
Not
than
Obi's
asking
mind.
questions. No, not Obi's mind. Your little friend is he has a magical ring on his finger, I believe. We should be careful with those. You can get your soul stuck in them. But you have to die first.
know I
Don't
have
worry too
that.
much about it. It gives off quite a pervasive aura.
Oh.
That's okay. He's got detect thoughts up. He can detect everybody else's thoughts, but not yours. At which point he used detect magic to find your ring.
Cool.
Perhaps, yes. Well, have a great journey on the road. You're one of mine, aren't you? And he points to Zavril. You work at the college.
Yes,
Perhaps a book for the road. And he sort of
Fantastic.
clicks up at the sky, and a book sort of plummets down from the center of the library onto his desk and lands,
How to
sort
say,
of
go
opens
fuck
itself
yourself.
out. There you go. I found it most interesting recently. It's the ancient study of Draconian.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you.
You can try and learn the
Oh.
Draconic language, but more interestingly, it has sort of some information about the origins of dragons, their abilities, and basically, anytime you encounter anything that is dragon or dragon kind, you may use the book to gain advantage on any checks to discern its nature.
Oh, hell yes.
Well, travel safely. Off you go.
One question before I do leave.
Yes, I like a
That
curious
trick
mind.
with the eye. How did you do that? How do you manage that?
Oh, that's no trick. I had this put in about a couple of 100 years ago. I lost my eye in a fight with an ogre. I was
That's
trying to
terrifying.
inspect his teeth. I thought he would stay asleep. Anyway, I had it
Oh,
replaced
dear.
with a magical eye, and I've connected mine to the top of the tower. They're a pair, and I can choose which one I see out of. The problem is that it's quite difficult to coordinate it inside your head, so it's easier to take it out and move it around and put it back again.
Interesting.
I wouldn't advise it. Don't lose an eye. It's quite painful and quite frustrating. Messes with your depth perception to no end.
And that would be terrible in a fight, which we find ourselves in a lot lately. So
Ah,
I'll
yes.
keep that one in mind.
Safe travels. I'm sure the dwarves won't cause too much hassle. And with that, he gestures
we
you to go
find
back
them,
out to Dernat. It's a polite dismissal, but it's quite firm.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, well, that's not very polite, is it? It's somewhere in between those two parts. But as you go out, they are indeed sort of making a bit of a ruckus out there. And Dernat sort of, hey, did you find something to sell?
Sadly, nothing to sell, but I did find a very interesting person.
Can we sell them?
That's slavery, no.
No.
Somehow, I don't think you'd be able to.
Oh, well, we've got enough to sell on the wagon. Come on, let's be off, Get that fiddle going, lass. And as the music sort of plays, you guys will be able to make swift passage, and you should arrive at Center Point late in the evening if you go straight
As we're on the
through.
cart, though, I would like to pull out that book and motion over to Obi to come join me to take a read.
Okay.
Gladly.
Yeah. So you can both read of the origins of dragons and attempt to learn Draconian. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check, the both of you. Obi, as you speak Draconic, you may make it an advantage. Do you also speak Draconic, Several?
I don't speak Draconic,
No. Okay.
but
So straight roll.
It's me.
What kind of roll is it?
Just an intelligence check with advantage if you speak Draconic.
What is Draconian versus Draconic?
So
different
It's
language?
the fancy version.
Draconian includes sort of the ancestry, the history, the whole heritage, as well as the language. Draconic is the language.
Oh, cool.
So Obi with a 16 and Several with a 13. Yeah, you make good progress.
considering that I have comprehend languages as well, would I be able to
It doesn't
start
really help in
utilising
the
some of that
situation.
plan?
It's more just the nuance of the language and the little sort of references to bits of heritage are part of the speech. It's the difference between learning a language and learning like its etymology and its concepts.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
That's why he's getting a little bit of an advantage on understanding some of the
Oh,
concepts
of course,
about
yeah.
the dragon specifically. But yeah, both of you are making good progress. And with Obi with you, the couple of bits that you might have missed because of the language barrier, he will quickly point out. And between the two of you, you're able to, get some interesting information. One thing you will know is that dragons originated to the west. And that is the essence of the beginning of the book. But with that, about 11 o'clock at night, you're approaching Center Point, and Dernad turns to you and, perhaps we should put our tents up a little outside of the main town. It can get quite busy there sometimes, difficult to get a good night's sleep. And we can get to to Center Point nice and early tomorrow morning. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yep, sounds good.
Sounds like quite the plan.
Right, it's time to test this one out. Are you ready? And he reaches out and gets like this circular package and sort of frisbees it onto the grass. And
It's
as he
C4.
does so, it sort of explodes outwards into a very large adventurer's tent. If you like that, I've got another one where that one came from. Perhaps it might come in handy for you on the road.
I do like that.
That's very handy.
Well,
This guy's
indeed, you might
It's
make a
yours for
purchase.
500 gold.
No, I wouldn't charge you such an extortionate amount. Only 180.
Alright, no, we have like 600 in our shared gold. That is nothing.
What?
He just got like
6,000.
2,200.
Yeah,
6,000.
6,000. Words, numbers are hard.
Yeah.
Good job.
180 gold. It is an adventurer's tent. And it comes with a little manual which he'll hand you and you can read through it. It says, "You have come into the possession of an adventurer's dream for living in the wild." It consists of a linen tarp several layers thick that has been properly oiled to stand up to the elements. It comes with a pair of finely crafted poles holding up the tent, etched with flowing lines of runes that add to their beauty. Sturdy stakes of hill giant bone, and there's always enough string to hold the tent up. String that you would swear wouldn't break, except perhaps under the most adverse physical duress. TLDR, the tent keeps the inside completely dry in the worst of natural weather. It'll always remain 65 degrees inside, as long as the outside temperature remains between -10 and plus 110. Once per 24 hours, the first person in the tent can cast a form of the spell Alarm, which will let you know of anything that's going on. It takes 10 minutes. It says it takes 10 minutes to erect, but it really doesn't. You can just frisbee it and it'll happen.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool. Well,
How do you
it's yours.
shrink it?
Well, yes, that does take a little longer. You do need to fold it up, but it takes about 10-15 minutes.
Okay. I was gonna say we just spent 180 on a one and done.
No, you enjoy it. And besides, I think we'll pick this up in the morning. But we will pick this up next week, because we will end there. I didn't mean to press the button. Sorry, we're still here, I promise. Hello. I pressed the starting
come
soon
back.
button. Yes, I will turn to the timeless tradition of MVPs. Today we'll start with Matt.
I'm gonna give my MVP to all the different little conversations Elliot had with basically every other member of the party today.
Yeah, I can go with that. Sorry, I need to open the right thing to go around in a circle. Alora.
I'd have to give it to Elliot wading his way through his own enemies in a completely different fight from the rest of us, and then all of a sudden this just little tiny bit of fire just goes pew, pew, just explodes the person next to him.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it was an interesting two-fronted fight. Michaela knows something about two-fronted fights, don't you? Michaela, your MVP.
Yeah, Elliot was having an Isidore moment. I was also gonna say Obi with the sniper shots, but then just now with the wizard and Zavril, I don't know, I thought that was fun. Just Zavril getting to talk to this nerd guy for a little while. Yeah, I like the NPCs this time around, and also Glacius with the Dawn Guard guy who was giving him trouble. Good NPC interactions this time.
Yeah. Josh.
So I have a couple. One of them being the interaction with Sullivan and Iglesias today, discussing, the politics of the Dawn Guard was very fun and interesting. I also really liked the conversation Sullivan had with Ashrin, was very nice, and getting to share some more of Sullivan's backstory, and props to Ashrin for doing her one sociable act that day.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah, exactly.
Or disappearing into the shadows.
Yes, who shall she pick next campfire, I wonder?
And kudos to you, Alora, for doing that in a way that sort of made sense to your character, going, I'm not very sociable, but...
Yes.
Good.
Yes. I hope next time someone has an opportunity to ask her before she runs away. about her. And then my last one is the conversation Sullivan had with Obi. It was so sweet, and like the hug at the end was very adorable. So yeah.
Jamal.
Mission being like, I'm gonna go slink off into the shadows again. And also, just a story of this guy who was like, "Oh, I was cleaning this ogre's teeth." Doesn't explain why he's trying to clean this ogre's teeth while he's asleep, and then the ogre just goes and blinds him, and it's like, "Oh my god, don't lose an eye, ruin your depth perception."
I'm glad you
That
like
guy
that.
is
I'm glad you
ridiculous.
like
I love it.
He was the MVP of against Evil Sogravia when we had this campaign split in two. He totally screwed them up. It was great. He like pretended to be on their side for ages. And it was,
Blapped them one back, then I'm guessing.
Yeah, good old. Duff.
Kind of. It's a 2-for-1 thing. I really liked seeing like finally seeing like the other side of the Dawn Guard, because it's up until this point, all of our interactions with the Dawn Guard had been very positive reaction and interactions, right? But now starting to see that like, oh, the Dawn Guard isn't as like infallible as everyone wants to believe that they are, and truly seeing how hard it is. But it's also the second part of that is remembering why Good Sogravia didn't do any of this last campaign. It's because we got this. I remember getting similar pushback, and none of us were just like, "All right, fuck you guys." Then we don't want to help you guys. Then.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. If they could if it was as simple as we'll just fix your shit, then they would be fixing it anyway. Jay.
Yeah, most stuff was said. Like the little minor goofy ones. When like half of us were giggling with about bear traps.
Bear with me. I don't deserve this treatment.
Yes, you do.
And then the Professor Rowan.
Oh no, I can't do that. We're not even going into Pokemon generations of going.
I don't know nothing about Rowan.
It's going to be difficult to keep it all on track sometimes. But nevertheless, Michaela, I really liked you when I've got a +8 to Arcana, and I'm old as fuck.
Yes.
Very helpful. But today, my MVP goes to Darth. I really enjoyed your interaction with the Dawn Guard, Knight Encumbent Marlon. And sort of, even though I think, Darth as a player knew that, maybe this isn't the guy who's the fault of it all, and he's not the problem. Glacia's general frustration with just bureaucracy in general, like, why don't you just do the right thing for your country, was really nice to see and really well played out, and that you stood your ground even when questioned by others. Was very pleasing, and it would help if you're not in this campaign?
Apparently not. I don't exist.
The guy fired him after he disagreed.
This is how we wanted to tell you.
No, it's right. It's just not in alphabetical order. I couldn't work out what's going on. It looked like it was in alphabetical order, but I think it's the order that people joined. So very well done for that. I really enjoyed it. Next week we'll pick up in Center Point with the Festival of Lights.
Yeah.
See you then, but until then, if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We shall see you soon.